There we go. There we go. Audio's fixed. Hello. Now you guys should be able to hear me. Hold on. Let me get the put that up there. And sorry, I know TikTok is gonna be on like a massive, huge screen right now. Where are we? Wow, that's still really loud. Hold on a second. Ow. Why is that so loud? Oh my gosh, why is that so loud? Hold on a second. Ow. Oh, it's because it's on monitor. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Monitor audio needs to be... Wait, it's on those speakers or my headphones? Hold on. That was really loud. Hold on. I'll get to you guys in a second. Hold on. We're still working out the kinks here. It's been a while. It's definitely been a while since I've been streaming. All right, we're still figuring things out. Hold on a second here. Are my overlays on? Oh, wait, my overlays are off too. Oh my gosh, I'm failing. I'm such a failure. Oh my goodness. Hold on, there we go. Sound alerts. It's saying that it's lower volume, man. It's just really loud. Okay, well then. All right, we'll see how that works here. What's going on, guys? Oh my gosh, that's still very loud. Why is that so loud right now? Is that loud for you guys? Is it like blowing up for you guys? Hold on, I'm gonna just like lower the screen a little bit here. There we go. So it's just like I'm not so like. Oh my goodness. It's like blowing up on my ear right now. I can hear it through his headphones. Yeah, it's literally like. Why is it playing so loud on my headphones right now? Hold on. This should be.
Rework the audio thing.
No, it should be. All right, hold on. Monitor off. That means I can't hear it though if I do that. Hold on. Monitor off. Sorry guys, technical difficulties. I'll get to your questions in a second.
Technically, it's too difficult for him.
Wow. Like, excuse you. It's too loud for you too. Okay, just making sure. Hold on. I need to get into... This is what happens when you don't stream for several months. Like, you just forget how to use everything. Hold on, guys. Where's my alerts? There we go.
Yeah, I just realized that there's some stuff I can clean up from here.
Notice me, senpai. Notice me.
Okay, so it just played for them. Oh, you know what it is? No, I gotta do... Just put the audio on the speakers.
Notice me, senpai. Notice me.
Okay. What did you just do?
No, Tomodachi.
Notice me, senpai.
May I
Notice
suggest
me.
get and good?
All right, and then the audio needs to be under default. No, they're not getting the music anymore. All right, all of a sudden Streamlabs is failing me. Okay, hold on. All right, music's back on the headphones.
Notice me, senpai. Notice me.
That's good.
Okay. You guys, that wasn't too loud for you guys, right? I think we fixed it. I want to say that we fixed it. Either way, what's the, oh, I gotta wait, hold on. YouTube, oh, there's TikTok chat, so you guys are there. I need to get YouTube chat up. Give me a second for YouTube chat. my gosh, I'm a noob all over again. A year and a half of streaming, you forget everything. There we go. YouTube chat, pop out. There we go. Bottom half, top half. There we go. All right. Not here on TikTok, not too loud at all. Okay, so TikTok's okay. All right, TikTok was sounding okay at least. Okay, there we go. Close this out. TikTok chat over to the side here. YouTube chat. All right, I can see everyone now. There we go. Oh, so Raspy. Long story short, they broke off. You know, they want to operate independently, so they're their own store now, so they're no longer associated with us. We were back down to one store. We just actually opened up our new, actually a completely brand new store. So it's actually a completely different operation from what we had done previously. So essentially, like the last 2 years, if you guys missed out, we actually completely reconfigured our business, because ultimately we have to plan for the future. You know, where are we going from here? And so it got things going, and we just opened up in San Jose after 2.5 years in development. So, you know, they're up there. But really quick, guys, those of you on currently we're live on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok, guys. So I apologize if I don't get to your guys' questions right away. We're kind of going back and forth here. But really quick, Ronan, thank you for the sub. Who else got us there? Danny Fanson with the sub. Oh my goodness, Taffy, Samoto, for the win. I'm not gonna acknowledge you. Prime subs don't count. Nathan.
You know what? Technically, it's like subbing to myself.
Turksa, what's going on? What's up, guys? Hopefully the audio's good. Music not too loud. Pancake Charms, let's go. Oh, the alert box. I need to hear the alert box. Where's the alert box sounds? Hold on a sec, guys. I want to make sure I'm hearing everything. Sound alerts, subscription goals, monitor only? Oh, monitor and output. Why am I not? So I'm just making sure I get all the alerts. There we go. All right. They're coming through. My volume was just low. I apologize for technical difficulty, guys. I'm just... What am I saying? This is the normal. I never start stream like... You guys know me. Like, nothing ever goes to plan. But what's up? Oh my goodness. All right, let's... If I missed your question... Please re-ask again here. The scuff never ends. Sorry, that's right, Ronan. What's going on, guys? Once again, sorry that I'm starting a little bit late again. You know, like just I'm easing back into the schedule. I've been a little exhausted during the daytime here, catching up on work, but we're getting back there, guys. Oh, we're already back up to 90 subs. Let's go. We're rebuilding. House of Final Fantasy Magic Cut Collection coming along. It's not really a collection. I mean, it's the store stock, but the one card that I did keep. I'm a real Pokemon vendor now. Yay! Oh yeah, we'll talk about all that. Yeah, today, guys, we are definitely going to be talking about what's been going on with Pokemon, and just kind of like what we've been up to. Obviously, I'll explain to you guys what's been, you know, the reason for my hiatus the last few months. If you guys want to win some cool cards. But just kind of like, what's the plan moving forward? What, where the stream's going to look like? Business plans. I know there's obviously the new investment video is going to be going out for the investors to update them on the quarterly stuff. But a lot of big developments, giveaways. Yes, we're going to be giving them away. So... Temptation is real. Oh, also, we just got these. Are you gonna turn into a rip and ship streamer, Andrew? No, not necessarily. But it doesn't mean I'm like, what's it called here? Will there be days where we're going to rip open packs and ship them? Yes. but in our way. Like, I'm not going to do I'm not going to be streaming every day on TikTok and whatnot, ripping packs like you guys have seen everyone doing. What I want to do, guys, it's definitely going to be just a part of just the streams in general. So when you guys tune in, whether we're playing games or just chatting, casually, as people, like, they just visit the site, they want to buy the packs, they can buy the packs, we'll go ahead and open it and we'll continue. So it'll be one of those moments where, like, for example, if on Monday Night Horror Games, as I'm playing Silent Hill F, which, yes, that's I'm gonna, to make it up to all of you, I have decided to punish myself to play through Silent Hill F on Mondays. I say only Mondays because the store is closed on Mondays, and no one will hear me screaming. And also, no one will be here to help me if I have a heart attack. Pyro, I unfortunately will not be at Fishtown this weekend. I got waitlisted and wasn't able to get in. I did send them an email to see if they can still fit me in. If not, I have to drive 6 hours to Virginia again to do a show on Sunday. Yeah, guys, Saturday, it's going to be, I'm going to Spirit Halloween with my kids. They have Taekwondo. We're going to set up decorations, taking them to Urban Air, like the jump, the bouncy places. And then the evening, I'm going to stream for a few hours, because every day I'm going to chip away a few hours to Final Fantasy every day. We're going to make this happen. By the way, the green screen is set up. So we got, we will be, what do I got here? I got Final Fantasy. Oh, here you go. Yeah, Final Fantasy is ready to go. But so Final Fantasy is ready to go. We are gonna buy DoorDash on my Tomodachi, I swear. No, the thing is, you can't scam me this time because I'm in the back office. Unless you specifically tell them to come around the back and pound on the back. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're definitely gonna be. Huh?
They really, you wouldn't be able to hear.
No, I can, because the wall's right hearing. We can test that. Trucksta, so I'm actually looking at the schedule for the rest of the year now because October's pretty much accounted for. November, I'm still filling out, and same thing with December. So we're trying to figure kind of everything out right now. I am trying to take my family and my team on a little mini vacation in November to Disney World. Trying, obviously finances have to work out. Disney has become a little expensive, but we're trying to figure it out. I've been, Zim's Lounge, what's going on? You started Crisis Core Reunion. Oh my goodness. Guys, eventually, you guys know this, when part 3 eventually gets announced and the release date comes to be, I will dedicate time before, to play through all the games. No side quests, just play through the story. Andrew's streaming schedule, pending. I got to ease myself back in. I still actually have to finish setting up the office. It's not quite. Oh, I got to do subliminal marketing here. Hold on a sec. Angora's gonna market the Pokemon Mega Evolution stuff here. Is it for sale? No, I'm gonna give it away for sales. This is what Disney World isn't Alani. No, Tomodachi, not Alani. Hawaii would be way too expensive.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing.
MegaCon, yes, we will be at MegaCon next year. We actually have started the conversation with Fan Expo actually to get ready for our sponsor booth. And I do apologize. I drank this Red Bull earlier, and I do need to use the restroom really quick. But before I went to show off, I forgot who asked me about the Final Fantasy card collection. I got one card and one card only, and it is the Aerith Surge Foil promo. And I turned it into a family portrait because we named our daughter after Aerith. So there's my wife and Aerith. And don't worry, I didn't forget about my boys. They're in the back, June and Daniel.
Forgotten.
Protecting Zach and Cloud, protecting baby Aerith. So I carry this around. This is, everyone carries around little pictures of their kids and stuff. Bam, this is what's in my wallet.
You're gonna get jumped.
Huh?
You're gonna get jumped.
I'm gonna get jumped?
You carry around that card in your wallet?
Do you have a picture of your kids? Yeah. Mine. So this is what it's. So she's been in quite a good long time. Amy, I'll let you take over for a bit. You can say hi. I got used to. Wow, Vader! Really? Really? There is no task. I'm trying to rebuild this stuff right now. I'm gonna work. I owe you guys push-ups too. For the I owe you guys. I forget. Actually, can someone bring up the prompt? I think it's still there with the previous count of how much push-ups I owe you guys for cursing. And then what's it called? We're gonna come up with a tentative schedule for this week and then next week as I kind of ease back into it. My goal today was to actually come in earlier to do a daytime stream. Failed. I'm also trying to get back onto a proper sleep schedule, so we're doing that. I will not be at New York Comic Con, unfortunately this year. This year, guys, for those of you that were wondering, we took a bit of a hiatus from the big convention shows. This year was the last year that we needed to get through in order to finish recovering from our failed franchise process 3 years ago or 2 years ago. And it's been a long 2.5 years up to this point. We're at the point now where we're rounding out. If me and my team, when we discussed the beginning of the year, if we discussed that if we could make it to the end of the year with all the payments that we had to do, all the releases, and now the state of the world and the economy. So that's another thing I'm combating right now. But either way, we can make it to the end of the year, making our obligations, getting the new store open, aka our new concept. So for those of you in cities like New York and LA and Chicago and other regions of the country, we are the new model that we opened up in the Bay Area. So if you guys have seen our videos about Gamers Heaven Bay Area and San Jose, or Santa Clara specifically, that is our dedicated cafe lounge model, with strategic partnerships and collaborations with retails and events and stuff. And so far, I won't give you guys numbers. That's for my investors. So if you're currently a lifetime member, Reg CF investor, or LLC member of any of our entities, you guys will get a video actually this week. I'm gonna record that about how that's doing. So what I can tell you right now is, Dennis, this store is doing better than ours. The store of 10 years, sorry, a store that's been open for about a month and a half now. Grand opening a month, but soft opening 2 months. It's doing better than our store of 10 years. So is the new model working? Well, so far. So we're off to a tremendous start. Meaning, once we get the first 6 months of that, the data for that store, we're now going to have a path forward for every other location, because instead of trying to open up a 7,000, 10,000 square foot beast like our store, we can focus on, honestly, the culture that we have established for the last few years, and coming out and serving to, and coming out to you guys in a 1,000 square foot, 1,500 square foot store, and offer you guys that space, all while in between now and then improving our menus, improving our drinks, and our processes and everything, so we can honestly do our best to perfect it, learn from our past mistakes, and make sure that we don't repeat them. So I hope you guys will look forward to it. Like, it's been a long year, and obviously you got the last email you got was in March. No, I sent one out in August. So all of you guys who are investors who didn't get anything, and lifetime members too, check your junk mail. I did send something out in August, or at least Dennis should have. If you haven't received, actually, I should probably message Dennis to make sure he sent that out. If he didn't, I'll make sure to get on that, because I made a video back in August to kind of like talk about the summer and everything. But there's gonna be one going out for Q3. Sorry, Q3. So there's that there. So for Georgia, SoCal, once again, guys, if our Bay Area store gets past the 6-month mark, and also the numbers are looking good, we will then begin discussions talking about maybe do we franchise again, or do we just open up different stores. Amy, I can't hold it more. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back.
Hi. All right. So we have a lot of plans. I'm gonna get the speakers wired up so that when we gotta get this quick, okay? And we have to delete the VODs. We don't have to delete the VODs, but we're gonna get the. Can I add you to the list? The list of what? For the email list? It's like the one thing I don't touch. Mostly because I don't want to. Nothing. I should have so much other things that I'm doing. Okay. Cloud squats. No, we're working. Here's the thing. If I pivot to that, oh my gosh, my hair is messy. What is going on? I need to I think he has it inverted and it's really throwing me off. I don't like this. I like this. You looking all my gray hairs. This is bullshit. I'm so vain. I don't like where. Okay, here we go. Hi. And welcome to Gamers Heaven's TED Talk while Andrew's not here. If you could just give me a few moments, I'm going to let you know all the crap that I have prepared, okay? It's going to start. Because you know what? Monday was his birthday. And you know what? I really feel like he just didn't stream before then because he knows like how much of madness that I would have done. And Sarah would have encouraged me to do all of it. But now that we're in this tiny little room, I can put speakers, and I can get the speakers set up so that during his scary games, when there's no one here, you guys can set it off, and I'm gonna hide the speakers. Okay, I'm gonna.
All right, you can go. Only thing about being at the office is the bathroom's so much further away now.
He gets his steps in. He's suppressing me by not letting me have a microphone, and he's complaining about my keyboard.
Stop. It took me a month to get this finally set up in here. It's gonna take me at least a week to get your microphone up.
2 days to paint.
All right. Huh? Let's see. Oh, music. There you go here. All right, yeah, Semoto, I just messaged Dennis because we actually switched roles because he was getting busy with his store, so he asked me to actually take over the communication. So I'm not sure if that's when we actually transitioned. So we're getting that done right now here. Office struggles got to walk further. Wait, okay, what is?
What?
All right, DC's been saying this Pith Gore.
Pith girl.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
He's okay, DC. You've said that a few times now. By the way, really quick, guys. Pancake, Ronan, Taffy.
Yeah, but it's not bad.
I miss all of you. I miss I'm so glad I'm seeing your guys' names on stream right now. It's been so long. Oh, it's a meme thing.
Okay, it's a reference to Yellow Jackets, one of the characters.
Huh?
Yellow Jackets is a TV show.
That doesn't explain to me what it means in context.
Don't.
It's not Dio. What's going on?
Wow. I was hoping it wasn't that.
Oh my goodness. What's going on, guys? Oh, that's what. Oh my gosh. That's what it means. Long time no see, guys. I know it's been a long hiatus in terms of the videos and the streams. I hope you guys understand. Really, like, honestly, long story short, the last 5 months since I've really last streamed properly, between my daughter, my boys, and honestly, getting through the first 2/3 of this year was honestly a big struggle because it was we were at the last big back, well, not on top of the baby, further expenses, the store, everything, I don't care what side of the aisle you are, everything going on with the politics and the economy, obviously throwing things our way. And so like having to counter that, and obviously and for us, we were in the last stretch of paying off our debt obligations. We're not debt free. Like we got rid of all the really big ones. So we're no longer paying $30,000 a month in loan payments. We're now down to catching up on our previous bills, and now about, we're around 2-3K a month in terms of payments, which is vastly more manageable than we were before. So we're now at the point where, we're rebuilding our schedules. We're kind of redoing everything. We've gone through some personnel changes, obviously. And oh my God, what the hell? Oh my gosh, that's unnecessarily loud. What the freak? Oh my God. What was, oh my gosh. Okay. There's that. Obviously one of the things I've been doing. So, the biggest, I'll just be flat out with you guys. The biggest reason why I haven't really made new content or streamed in the last 5 months is because Pokemon really took over my life. So I started vending back in March, and it was like a side gig. It was just like, all right, we have some cards, we'll do some trades, we'll do some shows and see how it goes. And then it quickly turned into this beast of a thing. You guys, and let's be honest, all of you guys are probably following, what's going on with everything, right? We've been focusing on the singles market, and so the cards have been doing extremely well. If it wasn't for, I'll put it this way, I won't give you guys the numbers. The investors will give the numbers. But if it wasn't for me having to pay our bills every week and the loan payments every week, right, to finish out this year to get right there, we got I would have a base set sealed booster box and a first edition Charizard by now, and the Lovebirds. Like, I would have the Grails. That's how well we've been doing. But because I had to keep paying things every week, it's been like, what's it called? I can't enjoy the luxury stuff. I've been McDonald's. I've just been churning out the cheap meals every week. It's been mid-tier, low-tier stuff, buying bulk collections and then trading them. It's been, it turned into a quick full-time gig. It's all my hours every week, on top of then, my kids and my family, and then the business obligations and just everything going on. I did not have time to create content or to stream. It took over. But just know that that was the last piece of the puzzle to really get us through, to get us to this point right now. Now we're getting ready for the holiday season. So we're now getting prepared for, honestly, a big pivot, but not just back into streaming, but reutilizing it again, how we're going to use this to connect, how we're going to then now also support our new store, and just to kind of get the things rolling again. So are you, what? On your...
Do you like pineapples on your pizza?
I'm indifferent. I don't care. I don't care what's on my pizza. Pineapple on hand, Hawaiian style is good.
Okay, hear me out. That's not necessarily true.
What?
Okay, remember. I gotta say this on stream. Do you remember that one night?
They can't hear you whispering.
No. Do you remember that one night it was you and me and Colin and Tomodachi ordered that pizza that I still freaking dream about? The one with the sausage and the peppers. I remember that pizza. You might not remember that pizza because I don't think you ate it.
Tomodachi's bought us so much food, I forgot it.
No, I dream about that pizza. I'm just letting you know.
Oh no, Tomodachi. I actually have ignored guys, I haven't done the camping out at GameStop or Costco or the bots or the investor bros, or I haven't done the Pokemon Center queues. I don't have time for that.
I was gonna say, if you knew how to do the bots, we'd have a lot more.
Yeah, we would have a lot more products if I knew what I was doing on that side. Trust me, I've been focusing on just taking care of our players at the store. Tim, what's going on, buddy? No, it's been honestly, it's like I've been doing 2 shows every weekend. I've been traveling to New Jersey, New York, Virginia. I've been going out of state almost every weekend. Virginia being the worst, where I've been it's a 5-6 hour drive. So I would go down Friday, do the shows, come back Sunday, and I'm like dead on Monday and Tuesday because of it. I'm usually doing the shows by myself. Zeke and Celinda and a couple other people have come into the New Jersey shows to help me out here and there. And, but I'm mostly doing it by myself. And so it's been, to save costs. Like it's at the point where we get through the rest of the year. It's at the point where I can actually probably pass it off to some team members to take care of. So, we're getting there. And so it's done extremely well for what it is. And the one thing I've learned not to do is to compare myself to others. So just like in streaming, in the card vending world, I don't compare myself to other people. sometimes I do. Like you're like, oh man, must be nice. Like, for example, I was at Collecticon Charlotte, and the people next to me, it was kind of slow for them, but they had they were just slabs. So the cheapest card that they had was like $500, most expensive being like 20,000. And I'm sitting there, my most expensive card's $400. My cheapest is $1 because I have bulk. And I was busy nonstop, and I did about a few thousand in the first hour or two. And then he's like, oh man, we've been dead. He sells one card and he completely trounces my income. I'm like, must be nice, right? He does a deal for one card while I'm sitting there pricing out binders for hours for a couple $100. But it's just like, but each their own. You got people who will have full-time jobs during the day. This is their side gig. They're investing all their money into it. So it's a different animal. Like everyone's situation's different. And even the bigger vendors, right? They've been doing it for 5-6 years dedicated. And so for me, I can't, it's not fair for me to compare to them. It's not fair for people to compare them to us either. And I focused on what we excel in and what our strengths have been. And honestly, I'm pretty damn proud of what we've done in that regard. And, we went from having literally zero product to now having a pretty decent collection that now, by the way, tomorrow is being implemented in the store. After 5 months, 6 months of doing it, it's finally being integrated into the store. Permanent fixture. It's coming in here. Adam, I will not be at Philly this weekend, unfortunately, for the Rivers Casino show. I didn't get in. The Fishtown folks sell out so fast all the time. So I'm unfortunately, my backup show is in Norfolk, Virginia. So once again, I just came back from Norfolk last weekend. Another 6-hour drive down, 6-hour drive. It's only a 1-day show, so I'm going down Saturday night. Is it worth it? It's the part of it. Sometimes the shows are good, sometimes the shows are bad. But no, Adam, seriously, if I actually emailed I emailed Fishtown. I was like, hey guys, is there any chance you can fit me in this weekend? Because I really, really do not want to do this drive right now. So we'll see. You guys are going to see me Saturday. I will stream Saturday because I need to beat Final Fantasy before the end of the year, because the trailer for part 3 is going to come out any day now, and I'm not going to be able to avoid it. And so heavy spoilers are about to bitch slap me across the room. So I need to beat the game so I know how it ends. Now, a lot of you are also probably like, well, why don't you just ignore the side quests and just focus on the story? That would be the logical thing, because I can probably finish it in 1 week. I would rather die because I can't do that. I am a completionist at heart, so I must complete everything before going. Comparison is a thief of joy, and that's what it is. Danny, that's a great thing to say. But obviously, long story short, though, I keep saying that it's not a long story short; it's a long story. Because of Pokemon, and then obviously during the summer, I made sure to spend time with my kids. I during the daytime, spent time with them, went shopping with them, played with them. I spent a lot of time with my daughter, more than I did with my boys ever. But it was a good summer in that regard. It was very busy, very stressful. Honestly, the last July and August were probably the worst. So it's probably good that I didn't stream. I know I scared some of you with a couple of the videos I did take down, but there's there. But honestly, it was very much needed. And now we're at a point where I can kind of come back to you guys full strength. Thankfully, the computer is alive and well. I still need to replace the motherboard and power source at some point, but we're good to go. No, it definitely was. But right now, the kids are back in school. And for us, we got bills to pay. We have a business to grow. And we need inventory again. So when I sit there and compare to... Oh, wait, Ringo's here. Ladies and gents, I owe Ringo a happy birthday. Hold on, everyone. For those of you on TikTok and YouTube, you are going to be hella confused right now. I do apologize. This is, if you haven't seen me do this before, You're about to find out. So anytime it's someone's birthday and they come on here, I like to sing happy birthday for them in the Korean happy birthday song. So ladies and gents, this is a belated birthday to our dear friend Ringo Riot right here. So these are my 3 very close V2 friends. Stop distracting me. My 3 friends. My only 3 friends on Twitch. No, there's more. But we are going to sing happy birthday to Ringo Riot. This is a little bit late. Hold on. That's a little loud. Play. TikTok, if you're wondering, you're going to see little stickers floating around. That's on Twitch. Let's do this. If it's your birthday in October or it was in September, happy birthday, happy belated birthday. But this is dedicated to Ringo Riot. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday, Ringo Riot. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear panda. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, sweet panda. Happy birthday to you. Birthday to you. Birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ringo. Happy birthday to you. Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ringo. Happy birthday to you. Sorry, I forgot the glow sticks. I haven't brought everything over yet. But happy birthday. I know you did a birthday stream. I popped in. I gave you what I had. I had no money. I gave you some good stuff. But it's always good seeing. My siblings have surpassed me. Because they've been committed to serving y'all and streaming and stuff. But they're killing it. So if you guys haven't, for those of you on TikTok or YouTube or even on Twitch right now, if you guys haven't already done so, please give Angora, Ringo, and Lloyd a follow. Without them, I wouldn't be here right now, actually, in terms of streaming and stuff. They're the very reasons where I, not only started streaming, but our channel grew to where it was. And, we were able to do, honestly, both the ups and downs that I've gone through, whether, people want to say that they're good or bad or, it was needed. And if it wasn't for these 3 individuals, I would not be sitting here right now. And I think it goes for Ringo as well, too. So, all the love, sis. And you've been killing it. I've been tuning in every so often here and there. And, I appreciate all of you. Continue to support them as well. For also all of you that kept that GH7th monocle. The tags. Thank you guys for being so loyal. I know some of you have converted to Ringos. It's fine. It's fine. I get it. I don't have that face. All right. I don't have certain assets. But I do have Pokemon. So I can give you things that they can't. Speaking of which, I will be updating. Oh, Ringo. Oh, by the way, you weren't here. I told Angora and Lloyd. For my daughter's 1-year birthday, obviously we're gonna do the traditional Korean thing where she picks the item for the charm. We are gonna do the Pokemon, Charmander, Squirtle, Bulbasaur, but I still have y'all standees, so I'm gonna have Aerith go pick their favorite aunt or uncle VTuber. And so we're gonna see. We're taking bets right now. Sarah is actually worried she's gonna go to Lloyd, but we will see who she chooses. And then really quick too, I don't know if you saw. So every parent has a picture of their kids in their wallet. I instead carry around the Aerith Gainsborough Surge foil card, and on top I put Sarah and Aerith because we did name our daughter Aerith. And then obviously in the back, we have the boys. if it focuses, Zach and Cloud for June and Daniel protecting their little sister. So, bam. And also update on tattoo. It's almost compare. It's faded quite a bit. I have another 7-8 months of laser sessions. This will be gone, and I plan on getting artwork of Aerith, Cloud, and Zach eventually here. So we're working on that here. So you guys will see new ink as well. There's so much things. I'm like dumping. There's like 5 months of catching up with you guys. How much does it cost to open up a franchise? We are currently not franchising. Dreamcast DC, I appreciate you asking. That we just spent the last 2.5 years recovering from our failed franchise process, learning, rebuilding everything, and just figuring our path forward. We could have very much closed 2 years ago, or 2.5 years ago for sure. A lot of ups and downs throughout the last 2 years, guys, but we're finally at the point now where we can finally start. Honestly speaking, like I just had this conversation with Amy last week. We're still struggling. It's because we got rid of the big stuff, but because we hyper focused on the big loan payments and stuff, we got behind on our normal things, right? So the business got a little bit behind on the monthly stuff, inventory, the operations, and so forth. And we spent the last 2 months catching up on that. And the number's still big, but every week, what's been nice is like you can either focus on the issue and problem as a whole and freak out, or you could focus on what you can work on. Like, what can we address this week? What's our priority? And each and every week we've been doing that. And each and every week we've been chipping away at it. And the numbers getting lower and lower and lower. We're getting more and more breathing room. We have other opportunities that are forming up. Speaking of which, for the U Gundam fans, depending on how the next day or two goes, there should be a massive influx of Gundams to the website because we're rebuilding that. Pokemon wise, you guys know we don't really have too much. I've been going back and forth on this. People are like, a lot of the card show vendors and a lot of my other fans are been telling me that I should do rip and ships. Like, why don't you start doing it? You have good energy. You've done really well with Ichiban Kuji stuff. Why don't you start doing that? Oh, Magic's a consistent thing in our store. I like, we have so much singles. I don't bring that to the shows. There's no need to. The shows are really good for building up our inventory and, flipping and stuff. But, Magic's been a consistent in our store for 10 years. Pokemon's been sporadic and until this past year or so. It's been definitely doing good there. Models, Gunpla, Spooderman. What? Oh, Spider-Man. I was like, Spooderman. Who the hell's Spooderman? Ronin. We actually do have some pre-release kits, collector's boxes, as well as booster boxes available as well too. So we are going to put them up. And what I wanted to start doing is what I wanted to do. So when I mentioned to you guys back in July, we wanted to bring a new version of Ichiban Kuji, our version, like, sorry, all right, if I'm going to do rip and ships, if I'm going to do sales streams, what can we do? And so, I'm going to focus on, so we are going to do packs. We will do small things. We will do wheel spins, but what does that entail? So, right. So it's going to be, yes, you're still chasing the top prizes, but you're going to be guaranteed. What's the worst thing you can do on a wheel spin? Oh, you can get a pack of Mega Evolutions. Well, what's the best thing? You can get a $3,000 figurine, or in terms of Gundam, so we'll have like specified wheels, so like the Gunpla people, right? Your worst item that you can win is going to be like an SD model kit, right? But what's the best thing you can win? A perfect grade. So there's going to be those kind of things. Obviously, snacks and stuff. I'm still figuring out whether or not I want to do the whatnot side of things, because you guys know me. You guys know this too. I don't have all the time in the world, and that is a huge time investment. The majority of the people who are doing these whatnot rip and ship streams, they're either people who have a team of people doing it, right? Or they're dinks, or they're single individuals, meaning they're either young kids. By the way, of which almost all of the whatnot streamers I've met have been under 21 years old, and they are killing it. Obviously, like, you You can say what you want with them. They're hustling. They're making a crap ton of money. But at the same time, they can do it. Like if, I look back at the opportunities I had when I was younger to put into work, to do other things. It's the same thing with them, right? And then they've been doing very well. But you got to think about it. So dinks, by the way, are dual income, no kids. You have adults who have no children, no bigger obligations doing it. And you're like, well, I've seen the adults do rip and ships and stuff, but they either have a larger team or they've been doing it for years to build a platform where they only need to stream once or twice a week and they make all the money that they need. So again, like I won't compare myself to them. In my situation, if I'm having to build it from the ground up, I didn't dedicate my last few years trying to do that. I'm also not trying to pivot Gamers Heaven to be a rip and ship channel or strictly on that. What's been always our main goal, and it is to build a home for the community. And so that's why I've been focusing on making sure that we get the Bay Area store open. That gets going. Any other funding that comes in, we are rebuilding the store. We're actually making the repairs that we can finally do, the upgrades that we need to do, the consistency and the branding, and to focus on what we've been focusing on. And that's our strengths. So that, we're going to make sure that we don't stray away from that vision. Onyx of the Ark, thank you very much for asking. It's been a long year. By the way, can anyone agree with me? September just kind of like flew by. Like this year felt like it's every day has been like, it feels like it's been a long day, a long week. But this month particularly, I just feel like just kind of like zipped by us. What's September? But we're in the last 3 months. And what I promise you guys right now is going to be this. You guys are going to see me more consistently throughout the week. New content is coming. You can definitely ask me a question, get up. For those of you on the Ringo, if you're still here and on our Twitch side of things, I told everyone before to make it up to you guys for the last 5 months. I will be playing Silent Hill F on Mondays. And you guys know how bad I am with horror games. I'm not going to go for a completion of like all 5 endings from what I've heard. We're going to play one playthrough. And you guys are going to, and Amy's going to set up some bullshit with like speakers and lights so you guys can redeem to like mess with my surroundings apparently. But I will be playing through Silent Hill F on Mondays because I'm back at the store. I won't do horror games during the weekdays because, I have people who play D&D in the back. There's customers out there that will hear me screaming if I do. And then focus on Final Fantasy, sales, business, and getting back to the swing of things. And also doing the middle of the day shows. But on top of that, I owe you guys punishments. So on top of the push-ups. Oh, Amy, door. Colin. Amy. Oh. Never mind. Sorry, she has her headphones on.
Oh, I'm sorry. I put that on when you said it.
No, so but the what's it called? The punishments I owe you guys. So, Ringo, you might laugh, but I will be shooting these in here. In the Espion Romper, I owe Rain the rope dance. I owe Sarah and Celinda the single ladies dance. Pretty sure I owe you guys something else. And then for MegaCon in March, and so it's not gonna be for another 6 months, but in March at MegaCon in Florida, I will be proceeding to do not only the rope swing, but the slingshot as well to make up the height punishment. Because you guys know, as much as I like thrill rides, I hate heights. I am terrified of heights. Oh, I need to oh shoot. That reminds me, I gotta upload the rope course video that I did for you guys as well too. So there you go. Would your dream come true about Akihabara if there was a hotel that went out of business? What do you mean by that question? Like, are you asking like if I took over a hotel or? Because like, let's say like I was able to take over like a Marriott or Sheraton property, and I was able to take that over. Yes, I could turn that into kind of like, it's not the final vision of what I have, but it's kind of what I want to do. Oh yeah, I owe you the honeybee. Oh my God, that's right. I gotta do the honey. Excuse me. I gotta do the Honeybee Inn dance. That's right. There's a lot of content to be made. There's a lot of skits I'm gonna be making too. So I hope you guys look forward to it. The new content's gonna be coming very soon here. I'm actually gonna be I still have the fish nest for Zeke too. What's it called? Tonight's not gonna go too long. We're gonna be on here for a few hours. We're gonna end the night with some Final Fantasy. Then I'm getting off to shoot a video and then go to the gym and try and go to bed at a reasonable time and rinse and repeat tomorrow. What?
Normal time.
There's no normal time. It's Andrew Standard Time, which is no standard time. Wingate, they went out of business pre-COVID. Oh, I gotcha. Unfortunately, that's out of my price range. I can't do anything massively big right now. First and foremost, like right now, I still my task in front of me for the next 6 months here is to round out our business finances, get a stable, have our San Jose store, our Bay Area store projected in the right direction, and just get to the point where we can reinstill investor confidence once again. These are current investors. Number one, I need to make sure that they know that number one, we haven't given up, because we could have very much given up 2 years ago, and it'd all be for nothing. But I had people who supported us the rest of the last few years, and because of them, we are here now. And so it is up to me to now not only recover, but to what is our future, right? The vision of Akihabara is still like my main ultimate goal. But all right, what's our new in-between plan? Obviously, what we did before didn't work. So what are you going to do now, right? And within our strength, we're going to keep on pushing forward with that mindset, and just cleaning up. And there's still a lot to do, and lots and lots of squats. Oh yeah. Oh god. Yeah. But by the way, my calf is still apparently I actually can do squats still, so that's not gonna be a thing. So I think I have enough room. I should be able to. All right, I'll bring the Buster Sword. We'll do the squats here as well. If anything, I'll attach the sword to Ringo, and then I'll squat Ringo. That sounds like the plan. Yeah, I need to get involved with these VTubers again. Like they're never gonna come out in real life, so I gotta do it for them. No, I miss everyone. The Amy laugh. You're lucky I didn't pick Bears versus Lions. Never say never. Oh, by the way, Ringo, are you going to TwitchCon? I ended up canceling. I can't. Unfortunately, I can't afford to. I gotta keep grinding away at the Pokemon shows every weekend and stream every day. And I still, work does not. What's it called? There's no rest for the weary. And I got 5 months of making up to do to everyone. Yeah, that's another thing too. We gotta stream together sometime. We gotta figure that out. What can we play together? Chad, is there a horror game that's been out recently that I can play with Ringo?
Hello Kitty Horror Island.
That's not a thing. That's not a thing. Dead by Daylight? I mean, oh yeah, that's right. Dead by Daylight's one.
I do love Dead by Daylight.
What does it take to open up a store for you? Well, it's a lot. To be honest, right now, if I'm not going to put a price on it because I'm still rebuilding. The biggest thing that I need to do right now. So for those of you who are wondering, what is my immediate plans forward? I need to build a team that not only that I can take care of, so wages, insurance, and everything. So I got to rebuild our online revenue, store revenue. I gotta rebuild everything. The store needs to be repaired into our new standard, our new model that's going to follow the Bay Area store. All that needs to be done before I even think about a new store. But on top of that, I need a team that I can trust. In terms of a team that I could actually send out to go set up the store, to do everything, to train everyone, and to open. Until I have until I not only have our foundation, our digital foundation, everything set, I can't even think about another store right now. But on top of that, obviously, if the Bay Area store does well, we should be able to get, hopefully, investor confidence back up and maybe get some new income coming in, new investments coming in to maybe even to spark that even further. But we're gonna do that. Did I get the cards back? No, I didn't get the cards back from the from that girl. By the way, just so you guys understand just how bad I've been backed up. My last vlog that I put out was from September of last year. That video of the girl stealing from my binders was actually from April. So it was so long ago. Like I haven't had time to really edit my stuff. So I'm slowly going back and getting it. Now, the girl did get prosecuted. So I want you guys to know this. The power of the internet. Apparently, I've seen so many people post, thieving videos and stuff, but that went viral, like viral. I had her name, address, her family members, and her court docket within 24 hours of posting that video, because she stole from many other businesses. She got caught. She was arraigned and she was being prosecuted. And I was actually invited to come up to the sentencing. I just didn't have time, so I didn't go. But they asked me if they can use my video as another further evidence, and if they asked me too if I wanted to maybe press charges and everything. And to be honest, she's already getting punished enough by the other stores that are prosecuting her. And at the end of the day, it's a loss. I also couldn't keep count. Like, it was so long ago too. I don't even know the exact cards that she stole at the time. I know that cards went missing because I did the inventory pretty strictly during those first few months. And it's, I've obviously learned a lot of things since then. And yes, people have probably stolen cards from me here and there still. And I have hours of footage to go through to still post. But ultimately, at the end of the day, I've learned for the Pokemon side of the business, you don't focus on the individual, because you're never going to grow if you do that. I got to keep on focusing forward. So there's that there. Justice has been served. No, justice has been served on her. So that's good to go. If anything, actually what's funny is because of that video, as well as in the Pokemon side, the on TikTok and everything, people not knowing who I am, it's actually been a benefit, because I actually, at one show in Virginia, it was a 2-day show. I had a kid come back on Sunday with his dad and return cards to me because he stole from me on Saturday, went home, and because he saw the camera, he saw our branding, but didn't recognize us. But then he looked me up, and then he saw the video that I posted about the girl and what happened to her. And then he proceeded to come back and was like, hey, listen, you're gonna see in your video that I took these, but I came back. I don't want to. It's AKA, please don't call me out. Please don't get me in trouble. I came back with my dad so that I could pay you for return the cards, but my dad's insisting on buying them, so I came here to buy them. And so yeah, I let it go. I was like, you know what? I appreciate that. And it was just a great interaction to have. So it was just like, I'm like, my name still have some meaning. I still have some power. I did open up a shop in California. By the way, A true. Sorry about that here. But seriously, I did open up. So after 2.5 years of development, we opened up our new concept store in the Bay Area. So if you're in SoCal, I apologize. We're not there yet. But in Santa Clara. So if you guys know the Bay Area, San Jose, we opened up near Santa Clara University. And just so you know how much we have changed the business model, aka we didn't change anything. We focused in our strengths. We literally opened up next to a card shop. We focus. So for those of you who's like, oh, you're my most recent 1-star Google review. This is the worst card shop ever. We're not a card shop. How many times do I have to say it? Sorry.
There's usually my fault because I tell people no. Bet. Alright.
Korean Zero, thank you for the
Oh, I
sub.
know that dude.
I know Korean Zero too. We miss him. I miss all of you. They say bye, Amy.
Just let everybody know that I'm gonna be on you about the Patreon, about redoing the Discord, about redoing the stream
We're
stuff.
redoing
Everything.
everything.
Mhm.
So the rest of this year is going to be dedicated to rebuilding the stream back to honestly even better than it was before.
Toodles. I'm gonna leave it open just a crack.
No, close it. Close it. I don't want people to hear me yelling. No, but no, the biggest thing is what was I saying? I totally forgot. I honestly lost track of what I was saying. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh yeah, the content stuff. No, thank you guys. Like it's oh, the Bay Area. Yeah. No, it's we opened up next to the card shop because we really wanted to show people like we're not here to replace those stores. If anything, it further proved our point that we are a complementary business, right? You know, so opening up next to them, and trust me, when they found out we were opening up literally next to them, they were pissed. They were like they were like going after us. They were going after the landlord, the state to prevent us from opening. But once we opened, they're like, oh. And now they're like our greatest friends. One of their managers actually won a perfect grade Gundam from us during the grand opening. And so like, it's just like we're here to support the community. Like we are here to build a space for you guys. And if anything, people need to understand, like, you know, we're bringing in a whole different community in general to theirs. And it was just like, it's become a symbiotic relationship. And it's been great to see. And if anything, like that might be what we do moving forward. And then what's nice too is I have businesses in Houston, LA, Indiana, and Florida that have already reached out to me, seeing what we did there. They're already asking us if we would actually come next to them. And so I just realized I aggravated a pimple here. Oh God, no. Don't touch the things with your hands or it's gonna get worse. But Kay, what's going on? I'm so sorry. Everyone that comes on, guys, once again, I'm so sorry that I've been gone for the last few months. Once again, I hope you guys understand. It was just focusing on family and business and getting through so we can definitely get things going again. But I'm back. I'm back from outer space. You know. And yes, there's going to be some changes coming. It's not going to just be just chatting every day. It's going to be a lot of different things. Final Fantasy will be done. We will beat this game. We have to beat this game. My God, because we when we logged in the other day and checked, the last time I played, this is how, by the way, this is how bad it's been. For those of you like, oh, he just probably plays games and watches anime all the time. You want to know how bad? Hey, I'll show you. I will. Wow, that's really loud. Hold on, I don't know why I'm hearing the game audio through my speakers. PS5. Oh, that's why. Monitor off. There we go. All right, let me show you guys how bad this is. Wow, freaking all my Streamlabs updated and it like it redid everything. Oh, wait, let me show you. Hold on. Let me show you. Let me show you the new setup. If I put the green screen up. So another thing about having a cleaner background is I can do things like, so I do this and then I go proceed to turn off. Not that. This one. Filters. Edit. Boom, 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 boom. Move the box out of the way. Now I'm in the game. Now I'm in the game. I'm back. I can also make myself, oh wait, oh crap. TikTok can't see. Hold on. Fit the screen. There we go. There you go, TikTok. Now you guys can see a little bit better. Sorry about, oh, excuse me. And then I also need to add for you guys, camera. There we go. Okay. So I think people do it like this on TikTok. Like they do it like this. So this would be for just, you know, when we play games and stuff, guys. But what's it called? Yeah. So so what I want to show you guys is this. This is how bad you're just like, do you ever have time to play games? Like, no. Look at my saves. Look at my save data. This is my last played. So I played yesterday for like a minute, but the last time I played was July 24th. And then before then, August 28th of 2024. So that's how bad it's been for me. Like in terms of like, because I'm focusing on the business side, like playing games like this is like a luxury for me. But yeah, that's how bad it's been, ladies and gents. Like back in the day, it was like, yeah, so like May, then July. Delivo! What's going on, brother? But yeah. But no, that I know this is what, you know, so it was like back in May of last year, then July of last year, then September, October, and then nothing for like 7 months. Hunter with the sub, let's go. Thank you for the gift sub. And so, no, I don't have time to play these games. And just to show you how bad too it is, guys, I'm a year and a half into the game. And if I show you guys something, it says oh wait, I'm blocking it. Let me go to the other side. It's 214 hours. Now my saved game says less than that because I'm a completionist. And let me go back to just chatting. I'll just leave it like this for a bit here. Actually, that's kind of weird. Let me turn off the... oh God. Don't break the green screen. Let me turn off the filter. I gotta make a hotkey to just turn that on and off. But either way, yeah, so it's been I just haven't had time. So it's something that I'm definitely gonna get back to. And it's just, yeah, no, I always kept repeating. So just so you guys know, like when I play, there are certain missions that you have scores on and reactions on that you can't repeat unless you reload the game. And I did that many, many, many times. There were also points in the game where, hold on, there's no need for me to have multiple. There we go. There were many times in the game where I went off into a TED Talk just because I love the lore. So if you guys, for those of you who haven't seen me play or who have seen me in the past, if you get me talking about the business, our history, I go off on a major tangent and talk for hours. But you get me talking about Final Fantasy, I can literally do like an econ, like I can do like a college course on Final Fantasy VII. I will go over everything. And I still haven't beaten it yet. So yeah, I miss it. We'll get there. We'll get there. By the way, it's not by accident that the poll, you know, no, I'm not. No, it's, so we are going to play tonight, by the way. So I will, in about 30 minutes to an hour, hop on, get through as much as, like, I need to. Like, I got to beat it. I need to know how the story ends. And then that way we can finally, I know you guys missed it, we can do another Advent Children watch party as well too, to go and kind of go over all the connections and stuff. The cafe, just so you guys know, if you guys want to know how it's doing, look at what our Bay Area store is doing. So our Gamers Heaven Bay Area store in Santa Clara, California, that is going to be our new approach going forward. No, it's not giving up on the hotel or the arcades or everything that we're doing. It's focusing on what we've done well on, What are our strengths? No, I'm going to sit here and just be honest. I'm not going to be able to build a Pokemon empire right now. I'm not going to be able to build a Gundam empire right now, or Magic. There's way too many players. The past 5-10 years, those are the individuals who hyper focused on those things that have established their corner of the market. There are areas of those industries that we can then capitalize on, which I'm doing with like the singles and stuff. But the thing that we've been working on, like, I'm not going to sit here and say that, you know, we're just a complete failure. Yes, the franchising thing didn't work out, you know, in the last few years, and we've been, what's it called? People keep calling me out still. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like 2 years later, like the haters are like, oh, come on, guys. Like, I have taken responsibility. If you have no idea what I've been through the last 2.5 years, Twitch, you guys know exactly what I went through and did, not just like in my personal life, but all the challenges and punishments and literally put the body on the line. Oh my gosh. No, but I'm losing. It's been so long. Really sorry guys. Let me just kind of like take a step back again. Muggles, good seeing you, man. Ronan, K, DC. Let me just, you know what? Let me see everyone in chat really quick. Pancake, obviously. Aether, Allfather, Bravudo. Yo, y'all in here just being quiet? Oh my God. Dark Spider, DD Show, Delivo, Draxlite, Nanners is in the background. Danny Hunter, Muggle, Sion, Advisor Shay, Jink, Kino, Korean Zero, K, Crux, Lord Vader. People are being silent right now. The Planet Kitties, Samono, Ship Romance, Sierra Mist. Oh my gosh. Two Mom, and then Twilight. Oh my gosh. If I missed your name, guys, I apologize. We are sending a crew to Rhode Island Comic Con. I will be there for load-in and setup and day one, but then I will be, hopefully, if things go well the next few weeks, leaving on Saturday to go on vacation with my family. So I know you look familiar seeing it. Yes, I've been at the card shows. If you are coming in from the card shows and seeing me there, I really appreciate it, guys. That's been kind of our thing. I saw you at RVA for the card expo a few weeks back. RVA. Oh, Richmond, Virginia. There you go. I was like, wait a second. I need to know these things. Now, Midnight Tyrant vacation is not guaranteed. We are. So I have Disney Vacation Club that we've been accumulating for the last 3 years. And there was about 200 points that were like, if you don't use it, you'll lose it. And so back in like around, May or around April, May, I was like, you know what? Aerith will be about 6 months, 7 months by that point. It has been several years since we've been to Disney, like actually traveled as a family. And so what I wanted to do was like, all right, let's book in. Hopefully by November, we're at a point where we can comfortably go. We can't comfortably go. So it's, and so I have a lot of work to do in this next month to make sure that we could at least go and enjoy ourselves a little bit. To be honest, me, my family, Amy and Darius and the rest of our team, honestly, they haven't had a proper mental break. And I really want to give it to them. Like, and trust me, I say this, like that money would be better used if, you know, obviously we put in inventory or I gave him insurance and stuff, but just it's work. It's nonstop. And so I think just being able to just kind of enjoy ourselves, meeting with some friends down there, and then just, you know, I think it's needed. And, you know, I definitely want, and the thing is too, I want to make sure that, you know, my kids won't know this now, but later on they'll know it. And I think it's important for them to have those core memories. And so if I have to work that much harder so that this could be another memory for them, I'm going to. But also too, it's also for me as well. I'm not going to say it's just for them. Like, I want to make sure that I'm in the best mental space for you guys as well. And that's honestly why I really haven't, no, that's another reason why I haven't streamed as well too. I really wasn't in a good headspace the last few months. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. A lot of personal demons I was fighting through, and I still kind of am, but doing better. But we're getting there, and we're gonna make it happen. And so, sorry for those of you joining me for the first time or not seeing me in a while. You guys know this. Typical me. I did take my Adderall today, but apparently it's not kicked in because I'm still bouncing from topic to topic to topic. But honestly, we're just catching up. It's been so long since I gotten to speak to you guys. Really quick, I really hope all of you guys have been well. I know it's been scary the last few months. Again, I'm not gonna get into politics here, but just know that there are good people out there, and there are people who are still fighting the good fight, and people who are trying to do their best to be the best versions of themselves and trying to be the leaders in society as well. I have met and dealt with all walks of life in the last few months, both good and bad. But ultimately, there's more good than there's bad. I know on TikTok and online and the news, you're seeing the worst of the worst, but there are far more good people out there. They're not about the clout. They're not about content create. They're not, but they're living the good life in terms of putting it forward, being a positive force. And, unfortunately, obviously they don't make content. They're not out there, but they are there. And please do not be blinded by that. And what I'm really trying to say is get away from social media and, online from occasion, and then, see the world out there. Yes, there's also bad. There's a lot of bad going on right now, but, if you let fear, I'm not gonna lie too, fear took over for me a little bit. And so that did affect me, but we're pushing through. And so I hope you guys have been, fighting the good fight as well. I hope you guys have all been well. And if you are struggling, we're right there with you. You're not alone. And what I really want these streams to be, why I've been really, really pushing to come back. And I was supposed to start a month ago, so I do apologize. It's been, the computer broke and a lot of other things happened, but I wanted to get back as soon as I can because the store is meant to be that. The store is meant to be that safe haven. And until I get those stores out there, I got to bring these streams back. So if it means me suffering again, whether it's playing games or just having a conversation, I need to get that there. So by the way, too, for those that weren't here last night, for those that were worried about my health, my blood pressure is officially down. Weight-wise, a bit stagnated. I actually been hitting the gym again daily, and being back at the store, I can get back onto my protein shake diet again and all those things. We can get back to our workouts. Planet Fitness is right there, so we're actually gonna get back into a good swing of things again. But my blood pressure has officially gone from 180, 190 over 120, 130. Thank you, Anonymous, for the sound donations. By the way, really quick, guys, reminder, all subs, gift donations, bit donations here on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok all go to my staff. Without them, I really would not be here to do what I'm doing. And, really appreciate it, guys. We are, sorry. I'm going to rant a little bit here. Minor rant position. Insurance sucks. Health insurance sucks. Can we just all agree? Can we just get universal health care? It's like we're paying more than we ever. Seriously, to try to get my staff insurance right now, the cheapest plan right now is $8,000 a month. Are you kidding me? If you want the small businesses of this country, the individuals, to really strap their bootstraps and really get out there and work their best and be the best of who they can be, housing, food, and health. You get those three things taken care of, we are the best versions of ourselves. When we're worried about dying every day. But either way, I digress. working on trying to get my staff insurance. So I'm adding on one person a month right now. Like, you know, obviously our priority was, you know, obviously me and Sarah to, you know, because of our kids. We got Amy on, we got Colin on, we're working on getting Darius on, and we're adding on everyone one at a time. And so we're working towards that right now. Like, I'll put it this way. The fact that we can work towards that is a very good sign of where we are heading. So it's just like, you know, it's just, you know, oh my God. By the way, I say this with all the love in the world. F those of you that not only sent me Pennywise gifts back in the day, but also hid them throughout the freaking store and my desks and my drawers. You colluded with Amy to hide them throughout, because I'm still finding them. I'm still finding the pins, the pops, the posters. Like, by the way, so yeah, the blood pressure, 190, 180 over 120, 130. I'm officially down to 120 to 130 over 85 to 95. It's still on the high side, but vastly better. Vastly. Jink, remind me, do I owe you Balut? I saw your comment earlier, and I feel like, you know what? I think I owe you Balut. Damn. I still have to do that, don't I? Thoughts on XCon? Oh my gosh. Everything, Benjamin, everything has gone up. I hate it. I actually had a really good conversation with someone about the tariffs. Because it was, by the way, once again, politics out, education on tariffs. The way it was done was not the way to do it. If you cannot agree with that, please research it more. The way it was done was not the right way to do it. And it was a longer conversation, but I had a 2-hour conversation with my local police officer the other day, hence why I didn't stream yesterday, by the way. It was a several hour long conversation just about, you know, policing in Philly and what's been going on and what they go through, what I went through with, I got pulled over by DHS. So I told them about my incident, and we're just kind of going over everything about what happened. Yes, by the way, someone did report me. That actually happened finally. But, you know, we were just talking about things like that. And then he asked about the tariffs from a business aspect, because, you know, he knows I used to work in investment banking. I keep track of it. With the retail business, how much does it affect me? Like, he was asking me like very legitimate questions that I was really appreciative of. He was very open-minded about it. And I told him, he's like, is it good? Will it be good? I'm like, no, not in. And I told him, like, not in this fashion. Like, you know, sorry, this is not meant to be a business education class here, but it was, ultimately though, it was just a very positive conversation. I was just telling him, like, there's ways to, and actually, here, let me say this. I think we can all agree, everybody wants a solution to something, but there's a right way and a wrong way to do it. Like, if you just put a blanket solution out there with no thoughts on any of the pitfalls or how it affects people, like, you know, if you just genuinely put something out there and you don't consider anything else, right? You don't consider the negatives or positive negatives or anything like that. You're just like, this one, I will just focus on that. You're going to have a lot of problems. If a little bit of time was taken to find compromises and temporary solutions where it's like, hey, it addresses 50% of the issue, and now you can build upon it. No, it was just so it was just like, it was a really great conversation. I actually made a video on it, and then I was like, you know what, this might be protruded in the wrong way. So it was just like that. Are you needing investors? What's minimum highly liquid capital needed? Cloud dude, here's my honest answer. Of course I do. Because I'm in the middle of rebuilding everything right now. But at the same time, like, I need to make sure I'm in a good place before I look for new investors. So I have a lot of work to do on that end right now. On the back end, we are We are cleaning things up. We're reorganizing. We're actually we're restructuring the organization right now. And right now, I actually need capital to get that done first. I need to take care of my current investors first. By the way, to the slew of messages I've received, no, this is not a Ponzi scheme. I'm not taking by the way, if you don't know what a Ponzi scheme is, you take new investment money to pay old investors. That's a big no-no. Any new investments that come in are supposed to go back into the business, which is what I've been doing the last 10 years. So it's just kind of like, people were just like, I keep getting, I got audited because of that. Someone reported me to the SEC because I'm regulated by the SEC because of the Reg CF investment round that we did. And, they were like, so we got a complaint. They already got my tax returns. They audited all my finances, which I gave to them. They're like, no, you clearly used everything for the business. Sorry that things didn't work out. Good job. And she was actually very encouraging. She's like, good job on getting things going. Obviously, you got some cleaning up to do on the organization side. She's like, but she's like, as long as we know that you're working on it, that's fine. She's like, communication is key. So there are people who just like ghost the government, and you're like, hey, that's gonna put you in bigger trouble. Like if you're in trouble with them, the worst thing you can do is run from them. You want to be in contact with them because there are people too. And so also don't kill the messenger, folks. She gave you a clean thumbs up. Yeah, she was just like, hey, it's like a health report. It's like, hey, wipe that, clean that up, make sure you get this done, but you're good. It was like, are your financials messed up current? No, it's not that it's messed up. It's just, our annual reporting is, getting cleared up. We have been dealing with the last 2.5 years, a slew of MCA loans, merchant credit loans, distributor loans, personal loans, and credit cards. And so it got jumbled up because of that, because I never qualified for, and I never received a long-term SBA or business loan. It's always been these special finance loans the last 10 years. So a lot of things got muddy because of that. Again, like nothing a little like TLC and accounting work gets cleaned up, but my bookkeeper, she's been working diligently the last 3 years getting that cleared up, and we're almost at a point there now. And the last thing that we need to do is we're actually in the middle of converting to a C Corp. So we're an LLC. We actually need to convert to a C corporation because number one, the slew of investors that did come on board the last 2 years, but also to prepare for my Reg CF investors down the line. So that's going to cost, unfortunately, about the lawyers quoted me around 10,000-15,000. So I'm in the middle of saving up for that right now to get that done. So it needs to get done. There's a lot of things that need to get done. And so for those of you who bought Cafe 7 shares and Gamers Heaven franchise shares, just know that all of that's getting addressed right now. But yeah, no, it's cool, dude. It's getting pricey. And so, and the thing is, we were trying to do it during the summer, but even he agreed. He was like, let's let the storm kind of settle with everything going on right now, regulations wise. He's like, the people that they report to is also in turmoil right now. So he's like, and you obviously need time to still rebound. So he's like, maybe we can revisit this in like November or December. So I was like, okay. So that's going to be a part of the update that we put out there. I appreciate that, Skull. And keep in mind, guys, I'm still working on getting out there for y'all. Like I'm not giving up on that. But right now, that is also not my main focus. Meaning, if I focus, the wrong thing that I did, and I will firmly admit this, the thing that I did very wrong when we went viral on TikTok is focusing on expanding. Did I have the right backing, the momentum and the ideas? Yes. But ultimately, hindsight, I trusted the wrong people. I befriended the wrong people. I relied on the wrong people. And ultimately, I just made a lot of mistakes. And I got taken advantage of. And I can sit here and play the blame game all day, but ultimately, it was my responsibility. And so you know, I'm looking back on it now, like I really should have focused on just rebuilding the store, repairing it, getting it to exactly what I wanted it to be. And, you know, even more hindsight, I would have bought up all the Pokemon back then. Like, had I known, just like everything, right? Hindsight's always 2020. Like 9 years ago, year 2 in the business, I've been open for 10 years. I was able to get like cases of Team Up Pokemon for like $250, $270. I still have the emails. So like my Pokemon content creator friends, they reached out and they're like, wait, do you have this? Oh, new follower. Thank you for the follow. I actually sent them the invoices. They're like, no way. And they're like, yo, like I was like, man, 10 years ago, had I known I was going to go into debt anyway, I would have bought a pallet of that shit and just sat on it and then cash out now. Like it did better than crypto. And even during COVID, buying Evolving Skies and Silver Tempest and all those, that Vivid Voltage and all that stuff, like there were excess amounts of those boxes. And they were like, nah, like I didn't buy any of it. The Lovebirds, oh my gosh, we were selling the Lovebirds, the Latios cards for like $20, $30. Nobody wanted them. Nobody was playing because the format was terrible during the time. And, you know, it was just like, damn. Yeah, no, we had 3 of them in the store because no one bought the boxes. No one bought the Team Up booster boxes we had. We had 4 cases. So we opened them. We had 3. And I sold them for $30 a pop. It hurts. It hurts. I'm like what's it called? Butters from freaking Stop. It hurts. It hurts. Sandstorm with the resub. Let's go. Let's go. I am so you what? Girl. Here, let me try brighten your day. You guys haven't seen my daughter as of late. Let's see. Here we have a recent video. Oh, what's this? Hold on, let me see. I want to see if I can show you a recent video of her for you guys. These are chubby cheeks. Oh, actually, hold on. Honey, if you can hear me, Sarah. Oh, yeah, I'll message her. We have a video of her watching Miss Rachel today. Absolutely just like not dying, but like cackling like nonstop. Hold on. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna ask her to send that to me. Hold on. I'm actually just gonna call her. You guys haven't heard Sarah's voice in a while. Let's get Sarah on the phone. Yeah, the kid should be asleep by now. A lot of missed calls today. So I can play on the video for you guys. I'm sorry. Is she sleeping? Aerith. Oh, sorry. Could you send me via Telegram the her cackling to Miss Rachel? I want to show everyone. I think everyone kind of needs a oh moment right now. You want to say hi to everyone?
Hello.
All right, could you send that to me?
Okay.
All right, thanks, honey. Love you. Bye.
Love you, bye.
Ah, there we go. Ah. Oh yes, obviously. She's watching the background, by the way, guys. She's actually in the background, just watching and stuff. She usually puts the stream on to support the numbers. Black Wolf, what's going on? Yeah, actually, let me bring my. I'm gonna bring the Telegram up so I can show you guys the video. All right, she's sending it to me now. By the way, the boys have started Taekwondo as well too. So I'll let that load. I missed you guys. Trust me. I'm once again sorry. I know everyone's gonna be tuning in here and there. Sorry for my hiatus, guys. I hope you understand. Was busy just taking care of a lot of things right now. And for those of you on the West Coast, I will be, fingers crossed, once I get my passport back and get some time, I will be visiting the Bay Area store because I have to. Like I really should. So hold on. Now I'm gonna put in video source, media file, new source instead, Aerith, create source file, download it. Where's the download? Oh, where'd it go? Oh, hold on, guys. Show in folder. There we go. There she is.
Open say, open
So there we go. So she's been rolling over, cackling, and she's been amazing. So it's her little feet. Yeah, I know she's very chubby. She's got chubby legs and everything. But I'm actually thinking she's gonna be, I think, just like Daniel, she's gonna like get really tall later on and stuff. So yeah, no, it's obviously, guys, really quick too. Sorry that obviously I'm not streaming from home. So you're probably not gonna be able to see now. It's not that I'm gonna give up streaming at home. I need to focus on the business right now, so I am. Depending on how we recover the next few months, I'm also going to be rebuilding the stream setup at home as well, so that I can go back and forth. So there's gonna be days where we can see the family and stuff. Did she send me another video? Oh my goodness, what the heck? Wait, what? Wait a second. When did she take this photo? Oh my gosh, I don't know if I should show it. So my wife, hold on. She took a photo of me. Hold on, I gotta see this. Hold on a sec. Show in folder. Hold on, I'm trying to so you guys can see it. Downloads. There we go. So wait, why isn't it downloading? There we go. She took a photo of me falling asleep, and this is this girl. Oh my god, this is an embarrassing photo, but this is the dad life. Ready here? Oh, why isn't it? Boop. That's not it. Wait, why isn't it? Oh, it's not. Wait. Oh, why isn't it working? All right, I'll just show you guys next time. But I essentially fell asleep with her in my arm, and she's focused on Miss Rachel, but I'm passed out. So, but she added another video, so I'm trying to get it working. There you go. That's the other one. She was just going non-stop at it. By the way, guys, for those of you guys who don't know, this is our youngest, my youngest of my three Baby Aerith. We did name her after Aerith Gainsborough from Final Fantasy. Yeah. So I hope that brought a little smile to your guys' face. Gosh. EP Guardian type. I had a question. The metal detachable keychains that do for spins, can we buy them all? I gave one to my I actually, so I have a ton of schwa, what's it called? It's small items, snacks, and trust me, guys, like it's gonna all come back to the website. And what I want to do for you guys is, unlike before where I did a general wheel and you got, you know, certain things, we're gonna go Ichiban Kuji style, where it's still gonna be the wheel with the letters, but then in those letters, you're gonna have a diverse amount of product that you guys can choose from. So really quick though, I'm gonna BRB. I had to go to the restroom really quick. Sorry, this Red Bull is really ripping through me. I'll be right back. Sorry. Sorry about the delay. Sorry, I was talking Pokemon with some of the customers. Tomorrow's gonna be challenging for me for sure. Because it's trade night tomorrow night, so I'm gonna have to figure this out. I might stream earlier in the day, do trade night, and then come back on afterwards. So, what's it called here? Black Wolf, I have a question for you. Are you getting out of? No. Wait. Are you getting out of? Black Wolf, what do you mean? Are you? Wait, what? Do you have Lorcana singles? Yes, Bearded Rhino, we do. Bearded Rhino, we do have Lorcana singles in the store. We actually have a pretty good play community in the store with Lorcana actually. We don't get as much sealed product anymore, just because people get what they need based off the singles market, and it's there. So like Union Arena, we are phasing out. Gundam, before it got going, it's already crashing because they can't get us enough product to get to everyone. Scalpers are legit ruining anything. Bevan Knox, what's going on? You get your staples out. You're like, nice. Road to recovery, girl. It's going the right direction. Just making sure the music's still going. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, Pennywise. No, other than that, guys, I don't know what let me just put this back on charge. Jelly. I meant to say, are you getting the new Final Fantasy Part 3? I gotta beat Part 2 first. I gotta beat Rebirth. They didn't announce the name yet, right? Like, they didn't announce the name of the third game, right? Or did they? Actually, don't tell me. If that might actually spoil things for me. If Twilight, that's actually kind of what I was going with. So originally, when we were talking about coming to the office, I was like, man, it's too tight. I won't be able to put anything in the back. But I was like, you know what? Maybe I should just clean it up. Keep it simple. We'll put the brands on the wall eventually, but like, I don't need to, like, the home collection is still a stay at home. So the home setup will still have all that behind me, but there's that. I did not see the new Ever Crisis game. So I won't have time to ever play Ever Crisis, but I think I can look in for the story, the cutscenes and stuff. Raymond, I really appreciate it. You're probably not here anymore, but I really appreciate you saying so, and for stopping by, man. Thank you. Banner them, BAG. No, so one thing you guys can look forward to this upcoming week, I'm going to start adding, do not be alarmed at the prices. I got some boxes off the secondary market, and so just putting a couple things on the website just to have on there until the new stock comes in. Lifetime members, you will have first crack at some of the new releases that are coming out, and I will be working on the lifetime member stuff. Finally, we're getting back into it. I'm actually having a meeting with Schwa probably next week about that. Getting back onto the production train. So we're moving forward on that, and get things going again here. My brain wants Banner them running. Oh, that's what. Sorry, I just read that at the end there. And then I'll get if anything, I'll start working with the card shows to get the stream back up and running for the card shows, so that on the weekends, I may not stream, regularly, but being able to still stream for the card shows. I know some of you guys just enjoyed being NPCs at the shows, so that's something I will definitely do that. That Packers and Cowboys game was wild, but I'm more focused on my birds. So we're going to see how well they do. It's always drama in Philly, I swear, but we'll see how they end up doing. And against the Broncos. Yeah, we're playing the Broncos on Sunday. Oh my gosh, there's just so much there. But we'll get up there. But if you guys, does anyone have any questions? I think I kind of like dumped everything that I wanted to really catch up everyone on. So yeah, the summer Pokemon building. business wise. Oh yeah, sorry. Oh yeah, business. Sorry, there's so much there. Yeah, business wise, we, you know, again, we're not pivoting per se, but we're focusing on, we're rebuilding our retail presence. So the wheel is definitely I brought you heat, but you spent all your money on X-Man. Yo, it's because I'm not what's it called? I'm not your typical card vendor. Unfortunately, I'm not a card shop where, you know, I just have like uber amounts of cash sitting around like I have a very limited, very consolidated inventory because we have bills to pay every week. Meaning, like, what I mean by that is, like, so my business of 10 years, we just started off the Pokemon collection, and so I unfortunately don't have the means of reinvesting all the profits all the time for Pokemon because I got to keep, you know, putting it in elsewhere. Trust me, had it been for other things, I would have been cash heavy to go ahead and buy things, but I'm actually trying to change that right now. So I'm in the middle of applying for a loan to see about what's it called here, about if I can, because I'm trying to, like, we're trying to buy inventory finally. So we're at the point now, it's like, okay, we've gotten other things taken care of. We're approaching the holiday season, but we need stock, like we need inventory. And right now, with everything getting more expensive, our net terms unfortunately aren't enough because we have limits on our terms of what we can get on net. And so trying to figure out what inventory that I can get via sealed items to sell, little things. So we are going to get, you guys are going to see it too on the website, a lot of, like, not, I guess they're blind boxes. So, you know, what you see from Pop Mart. Not getting Labubus. I'm staying away from Labubus. Do not ask me about Labubus. I'm never going to touch those demon child seeds. But I will start getting, like, Pop Mart-esque stuff to start putting on the site. Little things here and there. The mystery boxes will definitely be, you'll get a lot more variety and everything too. Legos, I've been following up with Legos as well. So we'll see. But right now, I definitely need to build up the inventory for both that and then obviously Pokemon singles. And so, you know, I'm definitely trying to, what's it called? Someone offered to, they wanted to buy my, what's it called? Wait, what? Lululand Piggies? Venator. Oh yeah, the giveaways will be updated too. Next week, I'll have more information about the giveaways for you guys next week. I'm just gonna, I really got to figure out a whole bunch of things right now. I'm not sure you guys serve Deep Pocket Monster opened up the new, the Phantasmal Flame Charizard. So he already pulled the heat out of it. So we'll see there. Yeah, Ronan, I plan on, what I want to do for the holiday giveaway is obviously the Rivendell Lego set. And yes, maybe I'll put the Venator back in for you. So we'll go ahead and do that there. Lego Ichiban Kuji spins. Yo, Taffy, that will get ridiculously expensive really fast. I can just see you guys going nuts on like between a Lego and a Gundam Ichiban Kuji wheel, y'all will go nuts. The quiz questions will still be relevant. Yes. So once again, I'm still dying up the Venator side here. No, I just started, like, the computer's been running for a day or two now. Like, I just got back and set up. There's a lot of little work I need to get done, a ton, but it will get done. I'm gonna get to it. So I asked for just a little bit more patience, guys. You know, it is technically still a one-man show on the digital side of things. I haven't been able to hire an editor or a web developer or web admin. I don't have the means to, so don't ask. I don't have the means to right now. There's still things I got to work on, but we are getting there. Oh my God. Yeah, Ronan, like, I think everyone, every single one of you, there's just like, I think I need a proper catch-up session over time with you guys. So we'll get there. We'll have time. We'll have time as, like, the months and the weeks come on board. I'll be back on consistently, guys. So do not worry. Like, it's going to be streams, YouTube, long form content, short form content. Everything's coming back. what's it called here? I think the one thing I started to kind of like really appreciating over the summer. So while I wasn't really making a lot of new content, just I think me not pivoting to Pokemon, but focusing on Pokemon over the summer, really kind of gave me perspective. Because once again, yeah, I don't compare to some of these guys who have like $1 million collections and so forth, and these whatnot streamers who make almost 100K a month and all this other stuff. Like, there's a lot of that going on. But at the same time, I'm not gonna sit there and what's it called? Downgrade myself either, because we've also built something special in the last 5-10 years, especially these last few years. And, you know, I'm pretty damn proud of it. Like, I'm not going to sit here and let anyone belittle me on that either. You know, the amount of followers we do have is not by accident. The amount of support that we have is not by accident. The investors that we did get, not by accident. There's things that we have obviously been doing well. No, we have not executed optimally, but we're still here. And for those of you that didn't get the last investment video, my main focus on, you know, I've gotten a lot of emails recently from, and I get it, right? Unhappy people who are like, we haven't seen our returns yet, or, you know, you're not doing what, you know, you had set out to do. Obviously things didn't work out. People want their money back because people are struggling financially and stuff. That's not how investments work. You know, I had people try to like, they were like, you know, they're going to sue me for it. I'm just like, you signed an agreement. The risk, you know, literally the first line is, you understand that this is a risk. Like, there's nothing, that returns aren't guaranteed and so forth, right? And ultimately, like, my theme of the last video was really addressing those people. I'm like, I could have given up 2 years ago, and this will all be for naught. It'd all be worthless, and I'd be doing something else, and everything would have failed. And I would be the ultimate loser because I'm the one that invested the most amount of funds and time into doing this. But we are still here. You know, someone said to me, they're like, oh, you not quitting is not strength. They clearly have never done anything in their life, because, you know, continuing on, having to further sacrifice, what's it called? Opportunity costs, for sure. You know, obviously was a lot. It was a lot harder as well too. So we're still, you know, we've pushed through. And the theme of that one was, it's like, you know, we're still here, and we've accomplished a great feat in the last 2 years. And, you know, I said this openly before, so it's nothing to hide. We eliminated over $800,000 of debt in 2 years for our one store. Trust me, had I been able to just reinvest that $800,000, we'd be having a much different conversation right now. But no, we eliminated that. And, you know, we still have, you know, for those of you that don't know, back in April of 2023, when everything kind of crashed, I had about 1.3 million in debt between distribution loans, back taxes, credit loans, MCA loans, and distribution loans as well too. This is the debt that I accumulated to build the foundations of the company. So for those that don't get it, you know, you don't just say franchise and start building stores. You got to build the structure behind it. So everything from the corporate entity, to the support team, to the inventory side, the training facilities and so forth, the marketing. Someone was like, oh, you were too busy doing convention shows and traveling. Yeah, I was marketing. I had to go visit each region and visit people in person. And so, like, we did multiple things throughout the year. And yes, that takes investments and funds. But at the height of it, I got to 1.3 million. I had to call it quits. You know, it was like, we had to stop it because we're clearly, things were going wrong. Again, not going to focus on the, you know, the closures and, you know, the thing that, you know, everything that happened, it happened. So, you know, it was just, and, you know, last 2 years were the most difficult, 2.5, because we had to eliminate most of it. Now I still have about $500,000 in debt, but it's all partner loans as well as long form. So the payments are vastly lower. So, you know, and to be honest, amongst my peers in the industry and other businesses, I may have the least amount of inventory, the least amount of sales compared to them, but I have by far the least amount of debt compared to those guys. So, man, like, I think when I visited last August in LA, I was talking to them, I was like, man, I'm still struggling, guys. I still have like 700,000 to go and all this other stuff. And they were like, I have 10 million in loans. I have 15 million in loans. This is all finance. I pay 80,000 a month to finance this and that. Another guy was like, yeah, a friend of mine lost, he netted $5 million, but he lost 2. So his expenses were 7 million over 5. So it was just like, whoa, never mind then. And so it was just like a lot of things, a lot of perspectives and stuff too. And why I come to that is, I just need people to take a step back, and it's like, we're still fighting through. You can say what you want about me and all this other stuff. We didn't give up. We are still here. We're still fighting for it. And my main focus this past year, this year especially, was to stabilize things. Don't take on anything further. Don't take on any new invest. Actually, what's funny is someone tried to buy. I didn't realize this was a thing, by the way, in the not just Pokemon, but sports cards and trading card world. People buy stakes in each other's businesses. So it's investing, but it's a little different because it's, the card industry is a very cash heavy industry. People will buy stakes. And so, for example, like, there's actually one group that comes in every Thursday for our trade nights. It's a group of 4 friends. The 3 friends invested 30,000 each. And then the one friend did 10,000. And then based off of those funds, they built up a collection, and then they invest more and more and more and more through, but each of them pretty much own a percentage of the collection. So it's a different type of operation in that regard. I'm like, oh, I didn't realize that was a thing as well too. It's not a proper LLC or business, but it's like, it's kind of like a gentleman's agreement. I'm like, oh, and then there are businesses that have general partnerships as well too. So you have people who have like, they're co-owners 50-50 or LLC entities like ours. So it's like, okay, so people have done this. Someone tried to buy, I gave him my numbers that I did on Pokemon, and they were trying to buy like a 10%, 20% stake in it. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I didn't think that would be a thing. And it was just like, yeah, it's just kind of weird. CEO James, what's going on? Ronan, pulling heat. Yo, I'm not a rip and shipper. So yeah, it's only 13. It's, I what's it called here? Like, this is not like a viral, what's it called? I'm not a viral content generator. This is very more of a casual follower base. Typically when I'd start doing the streams I've done, like the rip and ships, the Ichiban Kuji, the gacha wheels and stuff, like those definitely get up there. But no, trust me, like, for our streams here, we're more laid back. There's a lot of just chatting streams, sometimes TED Talks here and there, and I'll do some gaming here and there. We'll do some fun stuff. We're over on Twitch though, if you want to join us a little bit more better there. But think about TikTok too. Everyone's the state of TikTok. I guess what's sad is if I start ranting and I'm angry, the viewership goes up on TikTok. But that's the sad part about it. Oh yeah, wait, TikTok doesn't see if I gotta put this on I gotta put this here as clickbait. Hold on, let's see if this works. I forgot that this has been literally off screen the entire time. So if I put this here, I'm just gonna experiment. I'm watching the TikTok numbers. Just like, we'll focus on everything else. We'll just leave that here and then just see what happens. No, sorry, that was a big tangent, guys. Gosh. And please, what's it called here? Bear with me this next week or so. I'm still easing back into getting fully reacclimated back into this schedule of mine. And so it's going to take me a little while to get there, but we'll get it. We'll work out the kinks on the streams and everything else. So, we'll get there, guys. We'll get there. The frog costume will be coming back. You guys will be able to, Korean Zero, take care, brother. Thank you for coming in. Oh my goodness. But all right. Well, with that said, I think it's a good time for me to finally break into. We've been on for about 2 hours. I think that's a good catch-up time. I think it's about time for us to get over to Final Fantasy finally. So let me get the green screen back up. They move this out of the way. This is no longer relevant. Let's see here. Do you guys prefer if I'm on the right or so here or on the other side, or it doesn't really matter? Or it doesn't really matter to you guys. And then for those of you on the TikTok, let me do this and then add the other camera. That should be flipped. No, this one. So that. It's gonna be like a weird view, but we're here. Where do you face? Oh, I'll be facing this. Oh wait, yeah, actually, you're right. Hold on. So when I'm doing this, because when I play, I'll be facing this way. Actually, yeah, it makes better sense if I'm over here. So let me close this part off, and then yeah, this will be better. Hold on, let's flip this. Oh God, sorry. I'm touching the mic too much. There we go. Do this. Okay, yeah, this works better. Yeah, I'll be facing this way. So it's going to be a little bit different for you guys. And then I just got to, hold on. I just got to move the TV just a little bit further this way. So just bear with me for a second here. Or, a few moments. Oh God. Okay, monster spill. Only a little spill though. Oh God. Wipe it with the shirt. Ah, damn. That sucks. Okay, our quarter I need is buried. All the way in the back. Ah. Yes, sit up. Okay. Pushing the desk over a little bit. Okay. Oh. There we go. All right. Let's get the audio up a little bit. We're finally playing. Oh, I should probably adjust my. I'm gonna turn off the overlay. I'm gonna turn off the. Oh, I gotta bring chat over. Hold on, because if I'm looking here, I can't see you guys. I don't have the teleprompter set up yet, so let me just pop out chat. Pop out chat. There we go. I'll put you guys on this side. There we go. And I gotta change the just chatting to manage stream data. I'm now playing Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. Stream's been updated. This is truly like long time no see. We'll see what story. I'm gonna turn off the music now. What story we can get into as well too. So, all right. How do you guys like this? By the way, I failed so hard last night. I faced a dragon and I almost literally killed my entire party because I forgot to I forgot how to play. Oh. All right. Bring the volume up a little bit. I have the volume of my sound bar. Let me know if you guys are getting like a little bit of what's it called? If you guys get a little bit of the if you get an echo, just let me know if you guys do. So let's do this. Oh, is it still picking up? Oh, that's just the environment. Okay, never mind. Awesome. Where am I going? Oh, the cave. What happened? I you know what? A volume test. Hold on. Is it too low? Is it too low, or you guys want me to raise the volume a little bit? So we just came up the mountain. So yeah, we're going this way. Just doing a quick sound check, guys. Volume. It's good. All right. So quick recap from what I can remember. I played. So for those of you just tuning in, this is how bad my life as a gamer or a game store owner is. Jumbo with the resub. Let's go. By the way, really quick reminder, guys. The giveaways are still on. I'm updating them. I'm going to redo a lot of things and add more to it. But your previous entries, the quizzes, are all still very relevant. And as well as your subs, your bit donations, they are all going to count. It's going to be a bit of a grunt work for me to do in the next couple weeks to catch up on everything. But you being here, every gift subs that you guys do, and by the way, even if you guys can't sub or donate anything or buy anything from the website, just by being here at the end of the stream, you guys will get entries into the giveaway, both for the winter giveaway, which I will update you guys on next week, as well as for when I finally beat this game, the Final Fantasy VII giveaway as well too. So I still need to give the chair away, but just to show you how bad it's been. So I played this yesterday for the first time. And the last time I played before then was July 24th of 2025. And then before then, the last save file was October 28th, 2024. So I have some gaps in my memory and my knowledge of my playthrough, so be forgiving. But the last time we played, we went through Nibelheim. The big changes that happened in the store, in the story, is that Cloud admitted to Tifa about his memories, as well as, most importantly, he remembered Zack. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you've already beaten the game, you know. I don't. Don't spoil it for me. I don't know, but the biggest thing is, actually, hold on. I just realized I can now bring this over. Actually, yeah, if I do that. Yeah. Oh, my hand can go out a lot further. Okay, there we go. This is a little bit more natural for me. If you already know, please do not spoil it for me. I still do not know the ending. I do not know how this game ends. I really don't. I have my, I'm not gonna go into a TED talk. But quick, my guess, my speculation, and my educated guess has been that always that the Sephiroth that we are dealing with is a Sephiroth from Advent Children. So the original timeline, Sephiroth projected his consciousness like Xehanort from Kingdom Hearts to his past self. And in the past, Sephiroth is doing what he can to obviously fight against fate, change fate, and to alter the history so that Cloud does not defeat him and he is ultimately victorious. So there's a lot of major changes to the story. Like the nexus points are still the same, all the individual areas that we've been to and the characters, but their interactions and the world itself has changed dramatically because of Sephiroth's involvement. And because of that, the planet itself countered, because when in the first game, when we defeated Fate, pretty much it was free game. So the planet, the original timeline Fates and everything, decided to counter this because they're like, we can't let Sephiroth win by creating a paradox universe or a purgatory, in like a parallel universe type thing. And they pulled out characters from the timeline that are not important, aka they died, right? So like Biggs, Zack, they pull them out of their it's sort of like what they did with Legends of Tomorrow. Before they died, they pulled them out and put them into this purgatory world to protect the original memories of Aerith and Cloud. I think it goes further beyond that. I'm still figuring things out, but that's been my educated guess. The planet put them there to protect, because Cloud and Aerith in this purgatory world, the alternate world that we've been visiting, they are asleep. They're in a coma. And again, my guess has always been that that's the original Cloud and original Aerith's memory, and so that they're protecting it. And for what? I don't know, but essentially they're doing what they can so that when they're ready, that Zack or Biggs or that Cloud and Aerith can come in and infuse themselves to back to the original characters to strengthen them with the knowledge. Why I say this too is Aerith is, so the big telltale why that's their original memories in that purgatory world. By the way, if I'm boring you, I apologize, guys. This is just, me explaining it is also rekindling my memories. I hope you guys understand. But at the end of, so in the middle of the game, I think the previous chapter, you have Aerith talking to Nanaki, Red 13, and she tells him how after the fight with Sephiroth, she lost a part of her. So she lost a major portion of her memory and she forgot. This happened after the fight with the Fates. Before then, I encourage you to all play through Final Fantasy VII Remake with this knowledge, because when you see Aerith during Remake, she is very aware of the situation. She is very aware of what Sephiroth is and should not be doing. And she's very aware of her fate ultimately, because she's in communication with the live stream and the memories and stuff. So she's well aware, and she's doing what she can to prevent things from happening. So things like telling Cloud not to fall in love with her because she knows what's going to happen. So she's trying to save him from the pain, but she still loves him, right? She still has memory of Zack and so forth. And when that was done, the Fates and the Whispers decided to protect that memory and put it elsewhere. And so the Aerith that we see in Rebirth is different from the one that we see in Remake in terms of personalities, because something went missing. And what I'm thinking is going to happen later on is sort of like a Dragon Ball Z reference here, a Piccolo and Kami moment, where once those memories and the entities re-merge, they're like a stronger version of themselves. That's one perspective that I have. And even further knowing this is because when Aerith was going through the cave with Guy Nanak, she put her hand in the live stream, and when Zack touched her hand in the parallel universe, she felt his presence. Okay? And then obviously during Nibelheim, the biggest thing that we are seeing that we didn't see in the original game is not only Aerith and Tifa's relationship, but how they were actively looking for Zack. And we also get acknowledgement of that. Obviously, Tifa and everyone knew that Cloud's memories weren't complete. They're like false memories, but they didn't bring it up because, you know, they want to avoid some conflict there. But it has now been revealed that she's like, so you do remember Zack. I didn't bring it up because you didn't, and I didn't want to cause any more friction. But now that he's acknowledged her, acknowledged his existence, and all of a sudden, like, things are starting to play out a little bit differently. The relationships are playing out very differently. Even in Nibelheim itself, you have Aerith on the tower, and I thought this was very telling of her as a character. A second stream already. Let's go. I know, right? I'm almost done. Lloyd, welcome, brother. We are gonna get going. I'm doing a recap to remind myself of what happened, but in case no one knew. I think all of you already know. I think all of you already know the story. So if you guys want to do one thing for me, let me know whether or not I'm in the right direction. You're sort of getting there, or if I'm completely off. But either way, one thing that during the water tower scene, she brought up, doesn't Lloyd get to pick punishment? That's if I don't beat this game. I'm gonna have to talk with Lloyd separately, give myself a timeline. If I don't beat it by this date, Lloyd gets to choose my punishment. No, she was telling, because if you guys didn't read The Tale of Two Paths, which those readings will be coming back, Aerith, so both Tifa and Aerith, by the way, have a tragic ass backstory. So I'll go over that another time, but new follower, let's go. Thank you for the follow. The Psychosmith saw y'all booth at GalaxyCon, and I'm bummed I couldn't stop by because I was working. Hey, next time. We are teaming up with GalaxyCon to start planning out our 2026 season. So hopefully we'll definitely see there. But the last thing on Aerith is she was sitting on the tower, and this was very telling. She said to Cloud, she's like, I'm angry and I'm jealous, and I know I shouldn't be. So please go away from me so I don't say anything that I'll regret. And at first I was like, whoa, that's really aggressive. But if you think about it, oh yeah, grind levels and talk. Yeah, let's do that. No, but if you think about it, sorry, I should multitask, Lloyd. You are correct. No, if you think about,
I've been thinking. We're looking for a guy named Murasaki, right?
What about him?
It's just, his name sounds Utayan.
I'm sure plenty of your people immigrated to Midgard before the war. Some of their kids and grandkids probably work for Shinra.
Oh. Huh. I had never thought about that before.
by the way, another for those that haven't played this game before, this is another great thing in between. In-game conversations while you're traveling makes 100 complete sense, by the way, because you would think as they're traveling across the world, they're talking with one another. And these are like key conversations to pay attention to, because it just further develops the relationship. But the developers went even as far as their mouths move during those parts. They're actually talking with one another. So it's great. All right, so I gotta make my way down here. But the thing I was talking about Aerith is, again, the reason why I say it's a big thing for her, it's because you're starting to realize for her, like, she is happy-go-lucky. She is the way she is because of her past. Oh, is this a puzzle? Oh, it's a puzzle. We have a puzzle. All right, hold on. Can I? Damn, I can't jump, so I can't see. That pipe clearly goes somewhere. All right, we're gonna have to figure it out. Elevator doesn't work. Okay, elevator. I need to heal at some point. I should probably heal right now, actually. But no, it's when she brings that up to Cloud, it's very telling because, you know, she didn't grow up having friends. Her mother died. She didn't really have other kids her age, and she was oh my gosh, reading upon it. She was horribly experimented on by Hojo. This girl, my God. But then she sees Cloud's and Aerith's relationship, and she can't help but be jealous because she doesn't have those kind of memories. She doesn't have that kind of relationship with anyone, and you can only feel bad for her in that regard. Oh my gosh, how big is this place? Gosh, I always forget the scale of this game, and I love it. All right, hold on. Okay, so one goes through. Oh. She is stuck in the pipe. Well, that's unique. Actually, I just watched this SCP Carnivore Slide anime. I don't know why I went down the rabbit hole of SPC, but Robbie Rob, what's going on? Okay. Oh God, what is this? What the hell? 3 pipes into 3 pipes. All right, I'm gonna go A1, B1. So if someone can do the math for me, I forget how many possible combinations is that. It's 9, right? It's 9 possible combinations. Plus 2. 18 different possible combinations of my route to get down here. Times 4. 36! Wait, what the hell? How do I know I'm going the right way? Ooh, nice Phoenix spin. All right, we'll find out. But yeah, and then obviously once again, we remember, so Cloud, he still has false memories, by the way. So he remembers Zack, but he's still remembering Zack in his position. So he's still mixing up his and Zack's memories. But the fact that he's remembering Zack is a huge difference. And again, his relationship with Tifa further continues. So do I want to go down C1 or D1? I'm gonna go down D1. God, I this is all a guess for me right now. Okay. I'm assuming they all led to the same place, but I also feel like maybe I missed an item box. I have a funny feeling I missed an item box. So ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna hate me. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna go back up and check all the different routes. Welcome to Gaming with Andrew, where we don't make progresses in this story. We will complete and see every single possible combination and achievements before we move on. I'm sorry, that's the way I am. But first and foremost, how do I get up? The elevator's down here, right? Never mind. The elevator is not working. I cannot do this experiment. I, all of a sudden, hate myself. Hold on a sec. L2? Broken fence. Oh, I see. Demon Goku, what's going on? All right. Flying at the speed of light. Okay. Anything back here? Sorry, it's the way I am, guys. It's the explorer in me. Damn. I need to know. All right, chat. This is gonna bother me. I'm gonna move on. But if someone can let me know if I actually indeed missed an item box, I'm gonna cheat a little bit here. I'm gonna invoke chat. If someone can look it up here, if I missed an item box via the tubes, 'cause I feel like I went. I feel like because there's tubes that go over there. There's tubes that go over there. Did I? Maybe? I need to know for 100% sure. Damn. Actually, you know what? I might have to... Wait. Power's been restored! Yes! That means my ADHD can be fulfilled. Oh god, there's 36 possible different combinations of this. It's the up dog. Oh my gosh. Don't you dare say that. All right. I just want to see if maybe pipe 3 leads to somewhere else. Because I need to eliminate that if they go to the same areas. Because I've done A1, B1, A1, B1, D1. Okay. So this still leads to the same area. So this is still, oh, it skips down. It skips down to the C. Okay, interesting. Well, let's see where D2 takes us. D2. Forgets which combinations he's on. I swear, Taffy. All right. And, oh, monsters! All right, let's fight.
Get ready. It's on you.
Let me handle it. You're up. I'm your How about you show it?
Hold on. Did I assess these guys already? Or find out.
I got it. Damn it.
Your number.
Fire.
Bingo. Come on. It's on you. You won't regret this. There.
Here we go. Much better this time around. Much better this time around. All right. Hey, look. My curiosity paid off. Item box. Now, let's see. It's not a purple chest, so it's not like a... Let's see what it is. I feel like I wasted my time. Okay. All right, so D2 brings us here. F1. Okay, it's a different pipe now. Okay, it brings us back here. Okay. Wait. Oh, okay, the elevator does come back down. Okay, I was about to say. I'm like, oh. Hold on. All right. So, A1 goes down to the B tier. A3 goes down to the CD tier. So I need to know where A2 goes before I look at the other things. So I know D2, it just goes to F, so we don't need to go down D2 anymore. So we're gonna go down the middle pipe now, see where this leads us. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hey! Another item box! Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Am I gonna get trolled again? Please be money. Cosmic fucking ore. I hate that I'm this way. I really do. And this is E1. All right, so we found F and E. Where does E lead us? E for everyone. It brings us down to the... Oh, there we go. The C area. How'd you guys end up there? Okay. So I've done the D pipes. Let's do the C pipes now. So C1. I have not done yet. Come on, there's gotta be a weapons chest in here somewhere. Son of a bitch. It just brought me down to... Oh, God. This is just a huge waste of time. This is just gonna be the most trolling thing Tetsuya Nomura has done to me. Oh, my gosh. We're really doing this. Welcome to my streams, ladies and gents. Yes, add to the swear jar. I will do push-ups tomorrow for you guys. Or I could do squats. Maybe I should do a cloud workout tomorrow. All right. So we're gonna go down. You know what? Let me check out C2. C2. C1 went all the way down, so C2 may be different. Wait, that's E1. Oh, damn it. I messed up. Unless this brings me back here. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, it brought me back here. All right. C2. C2. CC. And it brought me back to these guys. Well, we need experience.
All right. Got it.
Hit me. Damn. All right, just counter-striking it all the way. All right, so C2 is bullshit. All right, so the last thing I need to do then is check all the B routes. The B routes are my redemption arc. God, please don't let this be a huge waste of time. Please do not. This is probably no achievement too, by the way. There's probably 0 achievement for this. My God. Did you really miss me playing Final Fantasy VII, guys? Did you really? Because remember, it's filled with a lot of this. No, I hope my recap was okay for you guys. I know a lot of people are lurking right now, but I'll get started earlier, I promise. Now, we're going down A1 again. I now could use I can use some steak right now. All right, let's see here. All right, these should be the B. Yes. So we didn't go down B2. So B2 and 3 are the last things we gotta check. Because we did E, F, and... Okay, it just brings us back here. So more nonsense. So we're just gonna go back down D1. So B2 is out of spite. You get a trophy called Dedication to Finding All the Dark Pie King, I swear. If I actually get that, I hope that's a trophy. I kind of hope that's a trophy, if anything. All right, so A1, B1, B2 nonsense. We need to check B3 and 4, and then we'll be done. And then I will then either regret. I'm most likely going to regret my decision here. Lambert's Cafe. That sounds good. I actually probably should go make my... I didn't have dinner, so I should probably order... I brought my stuff to make a shake, so I plan on making a shake today. Because I'm actually going to be going to the gym after this, too. All right, so B3 is the last one that we have not checked. Please, please, please do not be a colossal waste of time. Oh, look, they've respawned.
Won't take long. Deal with that.
Watch yourself. If you insist. Good to go?
Taking over.
Can't fault him for trying.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad or salty. I'm not mad or salty. Keldra, thank you for the Prime sub. Well, we can move on. Thank you for the resubbing, dude. Let's go. Let's go. God damn it. Is there a boss fight coming up? Oh.
Leave us alone, will ya?
I've already skinned them. Sweet.
I got this. Give him your all. Bingo, bring it. It's on you. You're in good hands now. Want to do that again?
Nice. Okay, we're breezing through now. So we're trying to remember where. God, I forgot. So no, we're going to the reactor. That's right. We're trying to go to.
And it's not like we don't welcome foreigners into Wutai either. I mean, take Colonel Lockrock. He and Viceroy Saruf are the whole reason we have an interim government in the first place. In fact, his whole team is made up of nothing but ex-soldiers. Bunch of badasses who decided to give Shinra the finger. Kinda like you.
Nothing like me.
Got so much in common, you'd be best buds. Just saying, it's never too late to join the cause.
Again, like, I don't get the people who really complain about this game. Like, it's not the original. It's not the same. They added too much. What do you like? The people who complain about them adding too much, like, are you kidding me? Like this is what I dreamed of. Them expanding the world, like, even further, the relationship with the characters. Like, my God. Oh, what is this? I need Deputy Commissioner. Oh, so I gotta. Okay. I think it's another secret area for later on. Giga Potion. Oh, wait, so wait, I can't go up that way? Oh, clearly the cave. Wait, just a little disappointed that you are getting closer to finding the One Piece in Final Fantasy VII and collecting everything. All right, so we're getting further. We're gonna make. I actually forget what happens in the original here. We are going up to the reactor. Wait, so we're going up to the reactor. Like, I forget what happens in the original. We go to the reactor. We come back. We go to Shinra Mansion. That's where we run into Vincent. And then we go to... I forget how we end up to the ancient temple from here, but we'll just let it play out. We'll let it play out. Let it play out.
Hey, wanna join up?
Oh my gosh, she's still on it?
Serious, you know. I really think you'd like it in Wutai. Could bring the whole gang even. We'll start our own Spec Ops unit.
See, they're talking.
Yuffie Recon Patrol! Shinra will be afraid to even speak our name. They'll stand in awe of the fair ninja who leads her loyal minions, and tremble in fear when they see the wire peas coming in hot. People will be banging down the door to buy our film rights. Your stunned silence says more than words ever could. I knew you'd be on board.
Please shut up.
Oh my gosh, she's still going on. I forgot to hit record. There we go. Holy crap. Oh my goodness, what the hell? Anonymous, thank you very much for that. Oh my gosh. This game looks so good. I can't wait to see the improvements they make on part 3. I'm gonna bet you $5 it's gonna be a PS6 game. It has to be at this point. Gosh. Oh my gosh, what the hell? Keltra. Sephiroth should be coming soon. All right, well, there's... Oh, shoot. There's... Oh, my gosh. That's a reactor. Let's go. Dude, they've done such a great job with the world building. Thank you for the bit donations, guys. Maxilla! What's going on? Can I go up the mountains here? Nope. Bum, 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 bum. I can go up here. God, Sun did a great job with the scaling. It's part 2, Rebirth. Oh, hold on. I gotta let the sound finish. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the bits there, Kaldra. Let's go. And then there's one more. Appreciate it, brother. All right, story. Wait, what are Wutai soldiers doing there? The story has changed once again. More changes. More changes. Oh my, okay, my brain. I gotta get my brain ready. Hold on a second. Rodin, you have a good night, brother. We will catch up properly this week for sure. I did not. Unfortunately, Digimon has pretty much died in our region. I'm sorry. Good to see you over there, man. I appreciate you tuning in. What? Thank you, Anonymous, once again. My God, the sound effects are scaring the shit out of me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, guys. All right, hold on. I got mentally prepare myself. So we didn't go up like this before. It wasn't like a 3-party group going up, check things out. There weren't Wutai soldiers here, and all of a sudden, I see a bench, the potion machine, and that means boss fight coming up here in a second. So, my gosh. By the way, her with the resistance, this is completely different now.
Aren't we in the middle of a ceasefire, though?
That's what they say. Still, doesn't mean we are. It makes no difference to them either way. Come on. We gotta find Murasaki.
So,
Why'd they do this? No one told you anything?
No, nothing! I had no idea they were planning an operation. I should have been here. Should have done something for them.
You've done tons for us. Remember that.
Whatever.
so this is big because in the original game, guys, Yuffie was actually a skippable character. So, because again, she was added kind of after the fact, and this whole story, like she did have a storyline, but it almost felt like it was not fully integrated it almost was like indifferent whether or not she was in your party or not, but she, you know, she was there. She did have a storyline in Wutai and everything, but this game with integrate and the integrate missions, and even this storyline right now here, you know, obviously there was a because in Crisis Core, Wutai does have a bigger involvement. You see the beginnings of the war, and everything there, and the effects of it, and the fact that they are funding Avalanche. You see the Avalanche operations in Remake, and even here, you see, you know, she's referencing a bigger operation, a bigger like a command structure. Again, this is all stuff that we didn't get in the original game. So this is like they are actually instead of leaving her as like a side character, she is now a fully integrated story, like a storyline and everything. So unfortunately, I do not have booster boxes for sale. The booster boxes and the ETBs I do have are going to be meant for our Twitch and online giveaways that we're going to be doing part of our gacha wheels as well too and stuff. So, but oh my gosh, Keldra, you have a good night. Well, let's see what's going on. This is huge. Clearly, boss fight coming up soon. Let's see off to the side. And this is the main stairway originally as well too. Just making sure there's no missable items here. Let's rest. Oh, Maxzilla, this is a completely different timeline. This is I already went over it earlier. I'll have to talk about it next time if you ever tune in, but this is a completely different timeline than the original. New items. Oh, on sale. Buy that. Plenty of healing materia. That'll be good for Barret and Aerith. Bracelet. Good for Yuffie as well, and Tifa. Okay. Sorry guys, this is the boring part here where it's battle prep. Plus I gotta remember what I have. I remember none of this. Folio. Oh, that's my skill tree, that's right. So I don't really plan on doing stuff with Barret. Limit break damage. Yes. What? Oh, wait, new limit break? Hold on. What am I missing? That's... Hold on. I need... Oh, I don't have enough SP? No, I want the new limit break. Oh, damn. All right, I already used up my SP. Damn. Okay. For Tifa, we want to work up towards Meteor Strike. Yes. All right, what's my path to victory there? MP regeneration, weapons ability damage. That sounds right to me. Okay, and then for Yuffie, devastation. Yes. Okay, so we want to work towards that direction. Fox Flame. Oh, they have 3-party. Whoa, wait, hold on a second. Oh, that's something different. Never mind. Okay, we can skip her for a bit then. Okay, interesting. All right, save, because who knows what's gonna be. Here we go. Oh. It's been a while, guys. Did Twitch update the game? Okay, just making sure that I updated everything. All right, here we go. God, it's been so long. I can't wait. Sorry, I've like, in all honesty, guys, I have other things I gotta do. Wait. Gamers Heaven, sayonara, Yammers! What's going on? Yes, Gamers Heaven Bay Area, let's go! There's definitely some other things I gotta be doing right now, but it's been so long since I played this. It's kind of like a good mental break right now, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let's go. Nibble Mako Reactor. Oh, this is different already. Oh wait, that's right. We were here during the opening, so the Nibelheim incident mission, the beginning of the game. We were here before. So let's just checking every area. Lighting is still definitely a choice in this game. More soldiers. Alright, this is we're gonna be dealing with this later, I'm assuming. Luna Raven, what's going on? Wait, we're going down? Oh, that's right. This is we're gonna see the experiments in a second here. Oh.
We're here to help.
Well, this is different. Pause. I'm gonna. Hold on a sec. There's gotta be a way for me to just pause the recording. I gotta use the restroom, so give me a second, guys. I'm gonna stop recording. All right. Oh, I don't have my BRB sign. Hold on a sec. Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Hold on. Text box, text box. Oh, that's way too big. Okay, there we go. BRB. I'll put some music on in the background. There we go. All right, guys. Be right back. Oh, this is... Ah. Okay, ladies and gents. Whew. Anime lover, what's up? Okay, we're back. Okay, before I hit record. Okay. I'm just excited about the story. I'm just excited about this story right now. Okay. We got this. We got this. I just realized TikTok has a filter on right now. I was like, wait, why am I like... It's like a younger version of me. I was like, why do I look like 10 years younger on TikTok? I forgot there's a filter running from the last time I streamed. So, not bad. All right, let's do this. Record. Back onto the gate. Here's the boss fight. This is all new. This was never there before. What the hell is that? Diabolic. What the freak?
Let's do this.
Okay.
Alright, gotta assess this guy.
Allow me.
Alright. Weakness is ice. Destroying the tentacles on his right arm were pressured. It will summon a clone once it has taken enough damage. Oh, that's good to know. Okay. Alright. So we're logging on the right tentacle. Tifa has ice magic from what I remember. Blizzura. And then
If you insist.
she's got Ice Ninjutsu. Destroy the right arm, destroy the right arm, destroy it, destroy it, destroy it, destroy it, destroy it.
Here I go. I'm unstoppable. Here goes. Do me proud.
I got
You're gonna get this coming.
I think I have an ice. I have an ice Snow Fury.
take the lead.
I got
And Shadow. Oh god.
You won't regret this. Get lost.
Oh god. Fire Aga. Dodge, 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 dodge. Ow. 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 Heal. Heal. Heal.
Let me down.
Taking over.
Oh my gosh, seriously.
I won't give up. Don't overdo it.
Let's go.
My god.
Bring it. Yeah. Watch yourself. Here I go.
Ow. Oh my god. Heal, heal, heal. Heal. Heal.
You totally
Hang back.
Heal Tifa. Everyone's dying.
Deal with that.
let me handle this.
I'll wait for that. I gotta wait for it to be fresh. I literally forgot how to fight. This is bad. Oh god, you gotta... Damn it. Ow.
My turn. It's on you.
I got it.
Shoot, Yuffie's gonna die. Heal, heal.
You won't regret this. Get lost.
Yes, 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 yes. Limit. Oh, there's 3 of them?
Time to wreak some serious havoc.
There we go. 1 down. Freaking Yuffie. Graver! Last one.
Don't overdo it.
Last one, last one, last one. Summon? No, we don't need summon. Relentless rush! No! I did a lot better than I thought I would. Really quick pause. When are y'all opening up a location in the Midwest? I appreciate you asking. And what's it called here? We are, if you guys have been following us or you haven't kind of followed, the last few years, long story short, we spent the last 2.5 years kind of rebounding and rebuilding from the failed franchise process the first go around. We actually just opened up a new concept store that, if it works out in the next 5 to 6 months here, will be our new vision going forward in terms of not a new vision per se, but a new path going forward with our new stores. So if you want to follow and see what that's looking like, please follow our store, Gamers Heaven Bay Area. The Phoenixville store is the home store where we started, where I'm currently streaming from right now. But the Bay Area store is our new concept store that we just opened. It's already off to a great start. And if the next few months here, which are the next critical months here, it's definitely going to be our new path forward. And I honestly cannot wait to see how things kind of, go from there. So, Twilight, what's going on, brother? Oh, shoot. Twilight, I got to get back to your email. That's my bad. Things have been going, look, things are finally starting to get stable. And I really appreciate you being understanding with you and your wife. So I will be getting back to you guys very shortly on everything. So I really appreciate it, guys. Sorry, I've been behind on all my communications. I'm just just doing my best to get caught up on everything. Man, this room gets hot. I just realized. That said, though, let's continue on to story, guys. So that was a completely new boss battle that was never there. Oh, you'll be out of the country the rest of the month. Well, I guess then the funds I'll be sending will be good for vacation money, right? The first installment should go out next week. Finally go out next week. I worked things out with the bank, so hopefully that'll help with the vacation money then. And if I don't speak to you before now and then safe travels, brother. Seriously. But I'll message you. Make sure everything comes through. I really appreciate it, Chicken. Thank you for stopping by, brother. But yeah, again, if that store works out, that's the mall that we're going to be opening across the country for sure, man. Yes, Muggles, I'm indeed playing the game. All right, where am I going from here? I'm just making sure I got everything. The door on the left. Whoa. Dead body. Okay, not quite yet. I want to see if there's anything on the other side. No entry. Okay, clearly I need to go to the place with the dead body. Oh, that's right. You're going to Japan. I'm so jealous. Actually, Twilight, I'm going to message you afterwards. I might throw a little extra, see if you can pick me up some Pokemon Center stuff while you're over there. Serious, no joke.
Oh my god.
That thing must have done this.
I doubt it. They were shot.
Okay, I'm really interested in seeing where this is going, because this is a completely different storyline. Oh, there's Murasaki. Okay, this is completely different than the original telling. So this is like, again, I obviously know they're going to be deviating from the original game, but how much we don't know. So I'm going to save really quick, as I should. All right, I don't need to be saving all of these. There we go. Okay, we can't go that way yet. All right. Okay, this is now a major story point, so I appreciate if no one redeems any bits or anything like that right now. Blue means major story point, so let's go. Oh, we're in cutscene mode. Oh, she's getting triggered. Oh, she's stuttering. You can see her literally.
It's okay.
We found our guy.
We need to check the inside. There might still be survivors.
Oh God, this is where. Oh, are we gonna fight Genova here? Oh God. Oh, son of a bitch!
You okay?
Yeah.
Kate?
Ah, Yuffie, and where might you be?
Back room off Mako storage. You?
Town hall still. Thought I might be able to do something from here, so I tried accessing the reactor terminal. Anyway, did you find Murasaki?
Yeah, he did. He died in a skirmish with Wutai.
He... What? Then we don't have much time. We have to reach the terminal in Shinra Manor before word gets out. You've got the key card, right?
Yeah.
Good. Then slot it into the console. I'll work my magic from here. Should have that gate open before you know it. Yes! Get in there, my son! I'll go ahead and look for the terminal. See you there.
Meet at the manor. Got it.
Cheerio!
See ya.
Oh man.
Let's go.
God, this is. Oh my gosh.
Well, you heard them. Time is of the essence. We need to find that terminal, ideally before they get back.
Yes, sir.
You stay behind and wait for them. Once they arrive, you can put that nose of yours to work. Follow our scent right to us. You gotta admit, you're the best one for the job.
I will concede you have a point.
Then let's get a move on.
Oh man. All right. The one thing is, I've never, in the last year, I have not played with Kate Sith or Ketchy. I don't know how he fights. So this is gonna be interesting. So now we're with Aerith and Barrett. So this is interesting because that just means we're gonna have to double back to the tower because there were corridors and rooms we couldn't access until we had that card. So meaning there's gonna be definitely more things when we get back there. So, oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, he runs on fours. He runs on all fours. Oh my goodness, that's adorable. Okay. So where the, oh, there's,
My mom needs to move in with me. I know you allow that for immediate.
I'm assuming I'm gonna play her in cards later. All right, no time for cards. We're trying to focus on story so that I can then do the side quest off camera, if anything. So like, What I'm trying to do is what's it called? I can, since I've cloud storage, what I'll do is when I'm playing here with you guys, I'll focus on the story missions, and then some of the side missions, aka like the beast series, the monster fighting, some of the level grinding, chocobo missions, and that kind of stuff. I can just do that on the side. I've been kind of waiting for this moment so that on my PlayStation Portal at home, I can just play that at my house, and then but things like the piano missions and the card games I might just do with you guys here. So that way when I'm here, we are hyper focusing on the story, and so that, you know, we can just move on. But this is great.
The services we provide here are strictly for the benefit of our residents.
Oh, it's Kate's music. Oh my gosh, what? He has a Metroid mode? Shut up. Ronin, 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 what? Ronin, 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 Ronin. Oh my god. Yes. Yes. I don't know why I love this so much. Why do I love this so much? Oh my goodness. Oh my god, they've multiplied. It'll be okay. Oh no.
All we do is I feel so bad.
Okay. Enough rolling around. Oh my gosh. All right, let's focus. Let's get to the matter. This is meant to be a story reaction.
Careful out there. Fiends have started coming down off the mountain.
So I'm trying to see the as you can see, every region going back to, oh my god, over a year ago, I've completed every region. Mount Coral is the only one that I need to go back later to finish up. Gungaga, everything else is done. All right, but we're gonna focus on rolling. Oh my gosh, it's just like going into the freaking like the Spencer Mansion in Resident Evil. Oh, new items to purchase. Always buy the sale items. I should probably redo their items a bit. Hold on a sec. Sorry guys, this is the boring part where I just need to make sure they all have fortune telling. Oh, I need to get all of these unlocked. I don't have any of these proficient. Oh god. All right, so I need to get fortune telling done first, and then I'll work on getting the rest. Let's upgrade your Bengal at least. Oh my god, I gotta redo all the materia and everything too. Oh my gosh. All right, if anything, you know what? We will save this for next time. This is gonna be, I actually, before I just run in, I wanna make sure that I'm acclimating myself in the right way here. So we're gonna just put this here like this. Look, we're actually playing. We made some progress today. I've added 5 hours of gameplay since 2 months ago, 3 months ago. All right, so let's put this away. Because what's it called here? Tonight's gonna be a little bit early of a night. I'm trying to get into a proper schedule where I'm gonna now go hit the gym, get some sleep, and hopefully get here early tomorrow for you guys. I also have to get ready for trade night, so there's some cards I gotta process and such too. So let me get back to just chatting. Like this. Let me turn off the filters. I gotta get a hotkey to do this. Okay, so let me bring this down really quick. TikTok, I'm sorry. You're going to see a double image for a little bit here, but we'll just leave it like that for a little bit. But go Birds, go Bears. Oh, I can stop recording. All right, well, that was fun. I know that was kind of short. This is like an hour, but this is kind of like what I'm hoping to do, guys. I'm going to ease back into it. We'll get things rolling. I'm going to start dedicating days to gaming and then to the business side of things. So if you guys want to shop with us and see any items, like we'll get there. More information to come out. I am looking to give away this Tower of Power here. So this will be given away via the streams and stuff here, so that, you know, at least a lucky few of you will be able to open up packs and everything. Week 13 of Wheel of Misfortune. I owe you Wheel of Misfortune spins, Taffy, for sure. So we're gonna get caught up slowly. So this week is about just me easing back into the flow of things and the schedule, working things out, working the kinks out with the system, the stream, and everything. Next week is really going to be dedicated to overhauling the website, the giveaways, updating all the terms and everything like that, and really just get things rolling with you guys. So that's going to be the hope here. So with that said, though, no, seriously, that was it's nice to get back into the rhythm of things a little bit. I know it's only a few hours tonight, but we'll get back into the flow where we're doing for a little bit longer. I'll start earlier, and we're gonna get this thing going again. Now, thank you guys. Thank you, like, seriously, thank you for being here. I really missed all of you. I really did. Before I go, let me get your guys' entries into the giveaway page. I still have that going. So everyone here on Twitch is going to get entries. And then on top of that, let me see who we can raid. Oh my goodness, it's been a while since I've raided. So let's see here. Angora streaming and Lovers is streaming. Well, we gotta do Angora. Oh, she's got a different model. Oh, what was that? Yeah, Nova, just for tonight. It's ending a little bit early. I will be back on tomorrow night. I'll stay on a little bit later tomorrow. I do promise that. Just tonight, I didn't get to go to the gym earlier today, so I'm trying to get that in before it gets too late. The last few nights, I've been going to bed at 4:30, 5 a.m. in the morning, and it's not been good for my schedule. So trying to change that around. So I hope you guys understand that. But let me go ahead. I got your guys' entries. We are going to raid Angora. So we're gonna get the raid going on there, and then seriously, guys, I really appreciate you guys. I've missed you guys, and we'll do some more catching up. You know, in the days here coming up here and everything, and we're gonna get things rolling again. And I hope you guys are excited. There's a lot of changes coming down the pipeline, and you know, you guys are gonna be front row for all of it. So, with that said, all of you have a wonderful night. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Can you promise? And we'll play more Final Fantasy tomorrow. All right, see you guys. Have a good night.